What's up, everybody? Welcome to Table Story Warped, the official stream of the What's Old is New RPG system. We will be using mature language for this program. We are very immature people using mature language to, make us seem cool and stuff.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, it's not because we don't have the vocabulary. It's just that, well, it's fun to swear sometimes.
Yes, swearing makes you cool. You heard it here first.
Swearing is part of our vocabulary.
Yeah, we know more words, so we're more intelligent.
What's going on with the subs? People are gifting subs. We haven't even started the show yet. What are you people doing, you crazy sons of bitches?
It's already started.
It's already started. Pigeon, you don't get to talk in the chat, okay? You made me do this to my legs, all right?
I've seen those pictures too.
My legs are so...
When someone has to give you $1,000 just so you'll start mansplaining.
Listen, my legs are
2018, whack.
My legs are itchy.
I want you completely bald.
My legs are
Not a
itchy.
hair on that body.
My legs are itchy AF, and I might actually have to get some body butter. I don't know how I feel about that.
No,
I don't know how
do
I
it.
feel
Body
about it.
butter's really good for it.
I don't know how I feel about that.
And then the more you do it, whack, so the next time you do it, it'll itch your
I'm
ass.
not doing it again. I don't like the way that this feels. I'm not happy about it.
Weird. When you're covered in hair and then you take it away, you can feel your clothes touching you and stuff.
Wait, are you wearing pants or shorts now?
I'm wearing shorts right now.
Oh, I cannot wait for the phase when it gets to the point where you're wearing pants and it's at
there's
that good prime
listen,
itchy point.
My legs are already getting hairy, okay? Like, it's happening fast. So,
Yeah.
I'm hoping before...
You must eat a shit ton of B vitamin.
I guess. I don't know. But regardless, I don't feel happy about it, and this is all Pigeon's fault. Welcome to stream, everybody.
I love you, pigeon.
Welcome to the stream. Why don't we go around the room? Let's introduce our lovely players, and let's talk a little bit about some sci-fi space opera type stuff, since that's what we do here. This is a space opera sci-fi show that tends to be very silly, because we've got very silly people, and because it's a very silly place and world and universe that we've created. Bobby, why don't you start us off there, bud?
What's up, guys? First of all, my name is now Bobby on Twitch. I got a name change. I'm the artist formerly known as Iron Chef Bobby Flail. I'm happy that I never really have to say that name again, because it's like 15 syllables long, and like it's too much. So I'm glad that phase is gone. Here, though, I play Braxton McQuaid, a couple other misfits as well. Can't wait to see what happens today. We're in a pretty interesting arc right now, so let's see where it brings us today.
Thank you very much, sir. Pony?
Wasn't prepared, even though I should have been after all these episodes. Hi, I'm Pony Punch. I play RA9 Daniel, and happy fun time, which we haven't seen in a while. You can find me on twitch.tv/ponypunch. Next.
That's thank you.
Uh-huh.
Simply?
Hi, my name is Simply Jackson or Simply Jackson or Simply Jinxon or Leslie. I don't think that's probably taken on Twitch, so I can't change that. But I play Ruby Tootie, our resident medical officer, and Oker, an Ogron, who is, I guess, still being trained for tactical on our ship. I had a third character, but I'm lazy, so there's that. I am a variety broadcaster here on Twitch. I play Warframe a lot. I play a skosh of World of Warcraft, and I do commissions and artwork. And if you're interested in any of that, you can check out my Twitter. All right, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna leave now. Bye.
Zagoticus?
Hey, everybody. I'm Zgodicus. I play the Chief Engineer, Jimmy Maharrison, as well as Theodore Madron, a diplomat. I do have another character in the wing still. My sound cut out like right before you said Zgodicus, and it totally threw me. Like I there was a rhythm going, and then my sound card's dying, and now I don't know what to say.
Let's just leave the camera on Zagoticus till he figures it out.
Yeah, so I stream on Twitch.tv/Zgodicus. I'm here on Table Story doing other roleplay occasionally. But wait, no, it's only Saturday right now because every other thing finished an arc, so you're gonna have to wait and see if I'll show up on other stuff or if Wack's gonna finally get rid of me.
We'll see. Peachy.
What's up? I am PG. I play 3
Peachy?
people, and I made them all because I'm not lazy, and they all have character sheets and stats and backstories, and you're just here for Neil, aren't you? That's all you want. You just want Neil because he's stupid. That's why you want him. And I stream on twitch.tv/Bobby now. We're all streaming on Bobby, the channel Bobby.
No, you took McFlail now. You took Iron Chef.
McFlail.
Yeah,
I stream on twitch.tv/McFlail.
Oh,
And
man.
it's just a Neil broadcast the whole time. That's what it's gonna be.
You should do like a thematic, like space game broadcast where you roleplay as Neil Beige in some sort of space game for the entire thing.
Yeah, Dead Space 1 and 2 as Neil.
Sub goal 500.
Yeah. There you go. There's a
Hey,
sub
Big.
goal. I do all your work for you, Peachy. There you go. No problem.
Stream for me as well. Sometimes I'm really tired.
No, I really don't want to. I'm Wax Steven, and I am the GM of Doom. I'll be dragging these guys kicking and screaming through space today. Yeah, welcome to the show. Warped is a very silly space opera sci-fi show involving the crew of the Alliance of Solar Systems and Planetary Orbital Organizations Explorer as they venture through space. Recently, they have run into some difficulties, and we'll see how that continues onwards. I'm not sure how that will go. But if you guys are curious about what we do here when we play the system, we're using the What's Old is New RPG system. It's the official stream for that. If you want to learn more about it, you can head on over to woinrpg.com. And the system is basically broken up into 3 different settings. You've got the OLD setting, which is kind of like your fantasy medieval type setting that you think you encounter a lot with role-playing systems, but it's got a really interesting take on magic. n.e.w, which is a modern style setting for the system, and n.e.w, which is the system we use for the show here, as somebody screwed with their cameras. Jeebus!
I was trying to resize my window and accidentally stopped my camera.
Now you got us on Scoticus. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Trying to resize my window.
I get to be Neil Page now. Yes.
Literally everybody's camera's wrong now, PG.
Hey, what's up, guy? I like Warframe.
what's up, everybody?
I think it's WoW now, isn't it, Bobby?
I can draw real good.
We're so good at roleplay. Great.
I'm Scottish. I really like heroin.
Oh, man.
Pick up my merch.
This is
I'm sorry, Whack.
just plain awful. I don't even know how to, I have to redo them all. I don't even know how to get everybody in the right spot.
Everyone could leave.
Pony, I wanna hear you.
Zagaticus, hop on the end at least.
Yeah, we'll see where we stand.
For fuck's sake, Peachy. It's all right. I'll figure it out.
Oh, I'm Pony now. Pony. I don't know how to do an impression of Pony.
That was pretty good. That was actually
Not good.
That was legit.
Yeah.
That was legit. That was pretty good. Yeah, so the What's Old is New RPG system is the one that we use for the show, specifically n.e.w. And one of the best ways you guys can support the stream is by heading on over to our wonderful sponsors, Patreon. Patreon.com/Morris, Morrus. And if you want to check out the various podcasts, we got MP3 versions of the shows over at morris.podbean.com, as well as a wonderful podcast that Morris sets up that I may be on soon. I'm just saying I might be on that soon. Just I might be a guest on there soon. And he is a very knowledgeable individual when it comes to role-playing games. Been doing it for a long time, and he runs himself a GM podcast that is pretty great. And why is Roll20 music not working? It's just not working. Do you guys
It's a
hear
great
it?
day to be alive.
Oh my god, everything's breaking today. Why? 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 Why is everything breaking? Oh, this is wonderful.
I'm really sorry. Point break.
Yeah, Peachy, it's Peachy's fault. Everything has broken because of Peachy. Wow, none of the music is working. Good, that's fine.
I can literally remember none of that movie apart from when he rolls on his back. After...
Peachy, you gotta sing
There's
now.
the skydiving scene.
Yeah,
there's-
that
oh
was-
yeah, okay.
Surfing.
Yeah.
All right.
Holy crap.
So when we last left the players, they had dealt with a difficult situation. The brother of Braxton McQuaid had apparently orchestrated some kind of attack at the moon of Shoku, where the Venetians and Boreans orbiting the moon essentially had a blockade set up. The Boreans were trying to stop the Venetians from using the moon's resources, and the Alliance sent the Explorer to go try and help and see if they can mediate basically and get them to solve the problem. Unfortunately, before the meeting took place, Carter McQuaid sabotaged the Explorer and caused what seems to be a new Venetian war between the group of people. And, well, obviously, Captain McQuaid himself was not too happy about seeing his brother in this situation. Things have not been so good between them for a long time. He's responsible for a few things. I'll leave that up to Braxton to talk about as time goes on here. But suffice it to say, they don't have a good relationship. And when we left the players, they were making repairs to the ship at the Borean shipyard, where, well, Jimmy Marinson was taking the lead on things as the Boreans and him started to, I guess, vie for control of the engineering group under repair of the ship. And he's somehow has convinced them to listen to him. I don't know how it happened. I must have been possessed by Peachy's ghost when I rolled the dice there. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Spoilers. Peachy's actually dead. Just spoiler.
IRL.
Yeah.
The Bobbies are taking over.
But yes, so the group was making repairs to the ship. They were trying to get themselves underway and wait for two other captains from the Alliance that are tasked with hunting down Carter along with the Explorer. So right now repairs are underway, and the crew is basically waiting, trying to get the repairs done before the captains arrive and set out to capture or worse, kill Carter McQuaid. We don't know what will happen there, but we'll see soon enough. Today, we start the episode with, I think we start the episode with Jimmy. Jimmy, you were working on repairs with the rest of the Boreans outside the station, and how's things been going there, Jimmy?
Pretty good as far as I'm concerned, dude. Things been getting fixed. I've had snack packs.
There's been some snack packs going on. We got a little snack pack action.
The place is definitely a mess, though. With me and the Boreans, it's a mess.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and restart Chrome, and hopefully that fixes this problem. I still have no music. That's an issue.
I don't have music either.
Well, I stopped it, but
No.
it's just not. It's not playing at all.
I didn't have it at all. Yeah.
Wax all like, if I can't have music, you don't get music.
Peachy knows me so well. Jimmy, repairs have been going well. You have been working closely with the Boreans. Still nothing on the music. Shit. How else can I try and fix this?
We can
Can I
all
play some through my soundboard? I can do it.
Spotify.
No. No, because it has to be proper music. Okay, I know how to fix this. You guys aren't going to hear it. This is the only. I have Peachy's music on my computer, and I'm just going to play it that way, I think.
Piracy!
Why is that piracy? I paid for it. Yeah, so unfortunately you guys aren't going to be able to hear the music. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make this work however possible so that chat can hear it.
I'll just imagine it. It's fine.
Yeah. Assuming I do have it on my computer. I thought I did. Cool. Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
only from another show.
I don't know if I have that on my computer. Oh my god. How does this happen like after we start the show? I had everything ready to go. Everything was ready. Okay, I have it.
Oh.
I have it. Okay.
Did we tweet though as well? Was that ready?
The tweet was not ready. No, Zagaticus, and just a little fuck you for that as well. Thanks.
It's all right though. Great British Bake Off. Like, does that? We can.
Oh man, that's why that's why you're gonna die first, Zagaticus. Okay, there is music. It's happening. It's happening. Okay. Thank God, that emergency music. Okay, so Jimmy, what I'd like for you to do is go ahead and give me a logic plus your engineering check as we continue on with the repairs here.
Okay, what day are we on now of repairs?
So it's day 2 of repairs.
Okay. Okay, logic engineering. Logic engineering, captain's orders, fix ship. That many. And then no luck die. 31.
Holy shit!
It's lower than my other. I got 35 last time.
31? I'm sorry, did you use any luck die in that?
Now, so there's my logic, my engineering, my logic chips 1 modifier.
Uh-huh.
My exploit for repairing starships is my other modifier. And the captain ordered me to, that's a 3rd modifier.
Okay.
If not, then
Holy shit. So that's a 96. 96.
Mm-hmm. Really good at fixing stuff.
That's a 96. Okay, a 31. Ship repairs are going faster than expected. Your original timeline for the whole thing was to get the ship done in, I think, 7 days. And it's been brought down basically by a day. You guys are looking at a quicker schedule. Now, the captain ordered you to try and get this done in 5 days if possible, so that you guys can be completely underway out looking for Carter as quickly as possible. So you're making good progress. It's your estimate is now probably about 6 days.
Cool.
So if you keep it up, it'll probably continue on. I would like a logic plus medicine check from you, Ruby, as we determine how well the crew has been healed throughout all of the damage that the ship has taken.
Because we have what, like 7 injured people left. We've healed 5. I know it was 3 on one roll and maybe 2 on the first one.
Yeah, there were basically half the ship. There were essentially, I think it was 12 deaths, and there were 15 that were critically injured, and I think it was 7. You had left. You transferred 7 people down to to the moon of Shoku, and the rest were kept aboard the ship. I think that was the number.
Yeah. Did we transfer them back, or at least I put in an order for them to transfer back? I don't know if Neil ended up getting that order or not.
Yeah, what ended up happening basically was all the critical patients were sort of taken care of. You managed to get those taken care of. So, go ahead and give me a logic plus your medicine roll. Let's see how well you do.
Go.
20. Pretty solid on a 5d6. Very nice.
See you one creeping in.
So, yeah, go ahead and give me a 1d6, please.
Okay.
Whoa!
Swing!
Very nice. Six more crew members are healed. So yeah, I think you've got. I think it's 20 total people are healed up of the 30.
Sweet.
So yeah, really nice job in the last 2 days. You've been doing well.
There's a plethora of lollipop wrappers around the floor. I'm sorry, janitors. Can't help it. People, I just gotta
I'm
get
not a
over
fucking janitor!
The plumber.
I'm a highly trained engineer. Just give me the basket.
it.
I'm gonna give these out.
Every time Boker passes a wrapper, she's like, "Poor man, poor man, pick up trash."
You're lucky you're about 7 times the size of me.
Peachy, I think I found a song that you sent me that I never uploaded for this show.
Do I have to turn the volume on the stream here?
I'm pretty sure I found one that I never used for all 3 seasons of the show.
Way.
Yeah.
Like an old one?
Old one, yep.
Oh,
Landing
shit.
Bay 4. This is hilarious. Yeah.
I'm turning the
I
stream up.
don't remember this one. I don't. This is a new one. It's a hidden track.
Yeah, I
Oh.
don't recognize that either.
Is it bad that I don't recognize it?
Yeah, it's definitely yours. I have the tag is in there.
This has been a preview for my Patreon.
It's a good song too.
Do you know what? That's probably gone to Patreons, and they've been going. I don't. What is this? What is this?
I'm not sure, but it's very Mass Effect. It's very Mass Effect. And it's really good, and I'm very upset at myself now. Oh, it's too funny. So, yeah, the healing's going well. RA9, why don't you go ahead and you've basically been trying to work on the communications and general interactions between the Venetians and whatnot. And I think Captain McQuaid, did you task him with looking into the different systems that we had talked that Carter might have been going to last session? I can't remember.
I don't know if I had asked him to, but over the course of the day, I definitely would have asked him to do some research on those 3 systems: the Meoplacidus, Duba, and Algebra.
Okay. So RA9, I'd like you to go ahead and roll me your first. This is going to be a charisma plus. You should really get the communication skill, by the way.
I know. Tracking?
No, this is gonna be diplomacy. Charisma plus your diplomacy.
Okay. Brrr, bam and boop. Do I get 1 for?
This is the captain's orders, basically, for you trying to smooth things over with the Venetians. A 16 on a 5d6. It's not horrible. It's not horrible.
Not good.
Okay, so in terms of diplomacy between the Venetians, things are still very hostile between them. What you have worked out, basically, is that speaking to the different Venetian ships, you're getting a lot of sort of opinions. Apparently, there has been a sort of rift between the Venetian tribes for quite a while. This has kind of been happening off and on for years and years, and this incident has served as a catalyst. The Shayuk tribe has been seen as sort of like the like de facto leaders for the Venetian tribes, even though they're supposed to be equal in the seniority. But the other tribes haven't been happy with that. That the Shayuks are sort of seen as like a leader. It's not supposed to be, it's not supposed to be like an autocracy. It's supposed to be an oligarchy kind of setup, a tribal oligarchy where they have representatives from each of the tribes, and each tribe is supposed to have a voice. So there's been discontent between the Venetian people, and it's readily seen now that the conflicts have started to heat up. What you get from the communications is a general idea of the tribes involved in like the different direct conflicts. Obviously, the Shayuk and the Dakhet are the two main ones that are sort of in direct confrontation. The Meru tribe is apparently supporting the Dakhet, and there's a lot of neutral tribes that are not participating at all in the conflicts. But, sorry, let me pull this up. Closed everything out when I tried to get the music to work. Okay, so some of the other notable tribes that are throwing in with either side, the Fayut are siding with the Shayuk. That's Fayut.
That's not how I'm gonna write down, because then I'll say it wrong.
Okay. I'll also paste it in the chat. The Griyu are also throwing in with the Shayuk. And the Cha'u.
Cha'u?
Yeah. There we go. Sorry, a lot of copying and pasting here. I'm pasting it into the Roll20 chat, so it's there. Okay. And then the Thishera are siding with the Dakhet. The Apentoish also siding with the Dakhet. And the Mashtep.
Oh yeah, those guys.
Okay. Yeah, so those are the major tribes that are sort of picking sides. The other tribes are sort of staying out of things. What I'd also like for you to do is to give me a logic plus your... I don't think this is going to be tracking because you're doing information gathering on the specific systems. So I think what I'd like is a history check.
Logic history?
Yeah.
Was this on the captain's order? Or is this?
Yeah.
Okay. Mayor. Oof.
Ooh,
Oh.
that's a bad roll.
It's better than last one somehow.
Well, you had more dice. So a triple ones in that roll. That's an 18 on a 66. Ouch. If there was thing as a critical fail in this game, that would be it.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Glad I could help. So, history on the 3 systems. Maya Placidus, Dubhe, and Algebra, just to give you guys a visual here. Let's bring this up on the map overlay as well. I'm going to circle them. Use a red circle around this. Systems are there. So, out of the 3 systems, Dubhe technically has a terrestrial world in the system. It has the more populated option, basically, out of the 3. More planets, etc. It's it's got more planetary bodies in general, not just planets, moons, etc. There is a terrestrial world in the system. Maya Placidus only has 1 planetary body in the system, and it has a sub-blue giant star. Algebra has several planetary bodies in the system, a binary star system. As far as like interesting things happening in those systems throughout the history of them, the only one with like a really significant history is probably Dubhe, and that's primarily because it's got a terrestrial world there. The terrestrial world there, which is just Dubhe 1, has been in contention in the past. There is not much of a civilization there. Primarily, it is a few colonies that live there, and there has been a lot of fighting that has gone on through there, especially from the planetary utilitarians of kingly empires. They have a history there of sort of raiding for resources. A lot of pirate activity takes place along the planetary utilitarian of kingly empires in general. But Dubhe was one of the major systems for that. Mia Placidus and Algebra also have a history of pirate attacks. The system, Algebra and Dubhe have the, I guess, out of the 3 have the most valuable resources. The star for Mia Placidus is a very good fuel source compared to the rest, though. Otherwise, like minerals, etc., Algebra and Dubhe much better. I think that's all you're going to get from the history.
Yeah, that's
still
more
a
than
decent amount of information for an 18. Okay. Let's see. Neil. Please give me a logic plus management check.
What am I doing?
This is a general check of you managing the different work crews and things, and also trying to manage people's time so that they don't get overworked.
Okay.
There's a lot of work to do on the ship, and honestly, the captain has given everybody a very difficult window of time to deal with everything. Specifically, he said, try and keep yourselves in good condition, but the fact that everybody's trying to get stuff done on the ship within 5 days is a bit overwhelming. So,
Yeah. Okay. Sentiment plus logic.
18 on a 5d6. Now you're just showing Pony up. Okay. I think that everyone's a bit overworked, but everybody's kind of keeping it together. You're doing a good job trying to give people as many breaks as possible, knowing that you have a lot of work to do. It's still a bit much, but people need to do their jobs. That's what this is about. Just trying to manage your time as best as possible. A lot of people are working probably slightly longer shifts than they would be normally, so it's a bit tiring. But you keep things moving effectively.
I want to continue to make sure that the crew aren't overstressed, and I'm just going to shoot a call to. Who am I shooting a call to? Doctor. The doctor. Yeah, that's not. It's not just health stuff; it's mental stuff as well, right?
Ruby.
Yes, Commander Beige.
I'm a little worried about crew stress levels due to the amount of work we've had to put everyone through at the moment.
Yeah, I do believe after that fight and everything we had to go through, and I mean, a lot of them have been stuck in the medical bay for quite a while, and now they're having to go straight back to work. So, I agree with that.
I was considering maybe we should roll some off time into Operation Jubilation.
I'm sorry, what now?
Operation Jubilation. We spoke about it earlier in that memo I sent you. The private whispered memo.
Oh, I remember. I'm sorry. I've had so many things going on that
it's a very stressful time at the moment.
You would probably have a connection fit to know how many unread messages I have. I'll show you my notifications sometime. We'll have I would say a drink over if I'm drinking more, but yeah. Anyways, I'll read it.
Right. Yes. Well, could you read it now? I'll just resend it.
Okay. Let me see. Oh yeah. Okay. It's very short. It's very short-winded comparatively to.
Well, yes. Well, I wanted to try and keep it under the radar so we don't get found out. It's a very secret hush-hush operation.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. What do you want me to? Should we set up a holosim, or should we do a recreational, rec hall thing or mess hall thing like we did last time?
Well, the problem is, Ruby, this may surprise you to learn, but I've not been to many parties.
I am surprised.
Official parties, of course, with embassies and stuff, but yeah, this is a little out of my comfort zone. I did also send a memo to RA9, and
oh yeah,
I accidentally sent one to Jimmy as well, which he actually replied to, which never happens.
I mean, I think Jimmy does like a good solid celebration, if you know what I mean. So
perhaps when everything is under control, the four of us could have a meeting. Maybe Commander Weiler as well.
You know who I think? Well, definitely Commander Weiler. She is a party and a half. Do you think? Never mind. Do you think
we get a shot of her? Just like the camera cuts to her. She's sitting there polishing her phaser rifle.
Doing a brass check every 5 seconds.
Maybe we can get her to do some karaoke. That'd be fun. Anyways, I do think, you know who I think would be good for this? Just based off his name. I haven't really seen him. I mean, he was kind of fun at the first party. Happy Fun Time. I think Happy Fun Time.
Okay. I've just received a few complaints about Happy Fun Time.
What kind of complaints?
He's a pilot, but he mostly seems to hang around and take orders for the Marines.
What complaints are there about?
Well, complaints that we don't have enough pilots. We do have a very good pilot, so I guess.
I mean, Zebu does a great job.
Yes, he's very, very accomplished pilot.
I mean, have you seen our tactical group? Though?
I guess I could just maybe.
We got
change
one just cleaning
his
toilets.
department, and then that would stop all the complaints.
I mean,
I'll invite him to the meeting. I'll invite Happy
yeah,
Fun
I mean,
Time.
he seems like he's a party, so it might be maybe we can route his attention to helping out with that.
Okay, I'll arrange a meeting with yourself, Happy Fun Time, and I guess Jimmy. 'Cause he says
he'll bring
I
tacos.
like to party. I like to party. And it just keeps going on like that. It was a very long reply to a very short memo.
Okay, well, we'll do another recreational. I'm doing air quotes. You can't see me, but
Yeah, it's not very helpful.
recreational day.
Operation Jubilation.
Okay. Should we run this through shifts? Because everybody's working on. Should we do like an all day thing so people can come in and out on their shifts?
Yes, that might help with the stress levels.
Okay. All right. Well,
but
I will.
Maybe we should start it when everyone's together to begin with, and then we can just start shuffling people in. And people like cake, don't they?
I mean, you can replicate any kind of cake you want to.
100% Neil likes carrot cake.
Just no nuts for you, please.
Oh yes, my nut allergy that I have. A very long-standing nut allergy.
You have a lot of allergies. I'm just trying to watch out for any extras being added on to the list.
Yes, it's just... Yeah, they just keep piling on.
They just keep happening.
Right, I'll send a memo out to those people for Operation Jubilation.
Okay.
Is there anything else you're having a problem with in medical?
No. I mean, we've been helping people out a lot over here, getting them out. We should probably assign a team to figuring out. We did use some empty quarters for housing patients that were on a latter end of recovery. Those probably need to be cleaned out and taken care of, but that's about it.
Basically, the dead people from the crew.
Right. I'll get a cleanup crew on that. Who have we got here? Perfect Ford. He seems to be cleanup. I'll put him on it. I'll assign a team with him.
Sounds good. Well, just let me know when that meeting is. I'll be sure to be there.
I feel like Jimmy's got like a bunch of memos from Perfect Ford that state like that he's
just his resume.
He's not a janitor. Like for some reason, the ship has him listed as head janitor. Like
because Jimmy's put him there.
Yeah, Jimmy's got like 12 memos from Perfect Ford by now. They're just sitting there. His number of unread messages looks like Peachy's.
Okay, I'm gonna send.
Bye, Ruby. Thank you.
Oh, bye. Thank you. Bye.
I'm gonna send a memo to Happy Fun Time, Jimmy Marinson, and no, just and Ruby.
God, Peachy, I'm so angry at myself for not using this track. I really like it.
So someone in chat realized this is from the first season.
So what?
So you have used it. Good.
Oh, I used it in the very first season, but somehow it didn't get added to the others. I don't know. I really like this track. I'm very upset.
Yeah, I'm going to send a memo to those three to sync up when we can have a meeting, so when we've all got spaces in our schedule.
Okay. All right, fair enough. So I think that essentially is in a few hours from then. Captain McQuaid, what have you been up to?
I would have done a little bit of research on the other two captains that are coming to meet with us, Captain Tahani and Emxitl. So I just wanted just a brief backstory on them, like whatever's on their file, like that's available for everyone to see, and what are the two ships, like what's the name of the other Endeavor Mark II, and then what type of science vessel is the other science vessel.
Yeah. Okay, so Captain Tahani has the science vessel, and Emxitl has the The other it's not an explorer. That's the name of your ship.
Endeavor, I think.
Yeah, the Endeavor Mark II.
Okay.
So, in terms of the two captains, they served reasonable records. Captain Tahani, she's a Borean. She often does a lot of detailed study when it comes to, like, her specialty basically with her craft has been scientific experiments in regards to stars and such. That's kind of her crew and her specialty. They do a lot of research in the on various star types and such. Captain Emxitl sort of does a little bit of everything. Kind of your similar situation to what you've got going on. A little bit of everything: exploration, science.
Typical run-of-the-mill Starship captain.
Yeah. Mostly focusing on exploration.
Okay, cool.
Specifically, they've been, I think, in terms of like their general areas of study, since they were close by, I think that recently their missions. Captain Tahani was to the Pulsar, the JO437-4715 Pulsar.
Okay, that's where the Tani. What's the name of the science vessel?
Tahani ship. Sorry, I closed all this stuff when the music went out, and I lost all my tabs and everything. Where'd it go? Can't find it again. I don't know why that wasn't in the history. Okay, the Tahani ship is the Wakeman.
Okay.
And the Emxitl ship was the Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. Okay. Yeah, I would more or less just be kind of taking my time going over their files for the next, few hours, while everything else is getting repaired and getting fixed up.
Okay, go ahead and give me a logic plus history if you got it.
Sure. Okay, logic plus history. Don't have history. Anything else that might potentially? I don't think.
Nope.
No? Okay.
Straight up logic check.
11.
Oof. You've never met them before. In terms of the research, you're given their basic service records. That's about it. The Pathfinder has seen like a larger breadth of space. I think that the record from Captain Emxitl was quite a bit longer than Tahani's. Tahani's a bit younger of a captain. Emxitl has been in charge of the Pathfinder for, we'll say, 4 years. Tahani's only been the captain for about a year.
Okay. Awesome. And I gotta.
Yeah, you gotta grab your mom.
Yeah, I'll be.
Okay. Yeah. So, I think we switch scenes to Neil and Ruby, kind of down. Where are you guys setting this up? Setting up your little Operation Jubilation. What's the decision here?
I mean, I feel like we would have multiple like meeting. It would be like meeting rooms or like small areas where we could get together, so we're not right outside captain's quarters.
With all the busyness on the ship, I've actually booked some time in the Hollow Suite with one of my favorite meeting rooms.
Nice. I didn't know there was multiple hollow sims for meeting rooms, but I'm glad you've tested them out. Quality.
Well, there are multiple meeting. I've got a collection of about 42 different meeting spaces, but this was my favorite.
Is this what you do for your free time? Your zen is like making.
My zen. Well, it's fun.
That was painful. Yeah, show me your meeting rooms.
I turn it on, and it looks like the standard cubicle, like office space. The drab, dreary. Every wall is the same
Gray.
color. Yeah. There's like the same plant everywhere because it's plastic and you don't need to water it.
I mean, at least there's no dust.
The
All
same fledgling fern.
And this one has a whiteboard, which I quite like the whiteboards.
I didn't see it was a chalkboard type. Too much dust. Yeah.
It plays with my sinuses.
Mm-hmm. Although you do know we could just use like the holographic simulation for board and information. I mean, if you want to write everything down, that's fine. That's up to you.
I like because you can have.
Also, why are all
What did
the
you
dry
color?
erase markers blue?
Because I like blue. I think blue's a very strong. It's good at conveying information.
How are you going to color coordinate any information?
Well, it's all blue, so it's all important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neil
Whatever
doesn't
you like.
understand the word contrast. He doesn't.
I believe Happy Fun Time and Mr. Marinson should be here any minute now.
Yeah, this is a good time. I told the captain to have a
Certainly,
nap in the
Jimmy is
restaurant.
not there. Nowhere close.
Not even. Not. I'm probably still working on fixing the ship.
Neil Page sorry.
Wow,
Right here.
that was pretty
You don't
good.
need to message me.
Neil Page. No. Ruby to Marinson, please. My brain has gone wild.
What's up, Ruby? You hear like ding ding clanking and.
Oh, we have tacos in the Hollow Sim room. I need your help. I'm planning a party if you don't mind coming.
Well, there's no.
I might
tacos.
eat them if you don't hurry up. Shut up. There's extra cheese.
My two favorite things in life are fixing stuff and tacos.
I'm gonna cover up the communicator. Neil, break that chair.
Break it. Okay.
Just break the chair. Well, now we have a broken chair and tacos in the Hollow Sim room.
Definitely not broken. The chair is not broken. The chair is slightly pushed to the left.
Cover up. Okay, don't break it. Just write on it. Just write on it.
Right on the chair.
Yeah, we'll fix it. It's fine.
It's dry erase marker. He's just.
No, I'm not a rebel.
I'm gonna take his pen and write on it. So now we have we have a chair that needs fixing, and we have tacos, and we also need your help planning a party.
That's literally what the whiteboard is for, Ruby.
Is Neil okay?
It's okay. His blood pressure's a little high, but he's had too much sodium today, so it'll be fine.
Blow on the chair.
I mean, normally I'd be down.
He is
but
allergic after all.
I've got like 4 days.
Hey, look, okay.
Sir, if I may, you could just fuck off and we could do work.
Jimmy, listen to me. It's the captain's birthday, and we need to plan a party. Don't tell anybody.
guess if I'm helping you that, you won't be mad if the ship doesn't work when we're supposed to take off.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
Okay, I'll be there in a bit. Dora, take me to the Hollow Suite.
You're like outside the ship, like there's nobody.
There's no door.
Why doesn't
We just see like 5 dwarves. We see 5 Boreans around you with snack packs. They're just. Who are you
my
talking
God.
to there, mate?
the lady with the voice?
They look
I'll
at
be
each
back
other.
in a bit.
Do we have any ladies with voices working here? I'm a lady. You are? Well, how are you?
Yeah, I'd run off into the ship. As soon as I get in, Dora?
You hear the affirmative chime.
Ah, I thought you'd left me. Take me to the Hollow Suite.
See the lights.
My
Jimmy
old
does this.
friends.
Still hasn't grasped the concept of trying to just, not outrun the lights. Okay. So, yeah, you head on up to the Hollow Simulator.
Has Mr. Funtime got here yet?
Happy fun
Not
time.
yet.
Happy fun time. Why don't you go ahead and give me a I guess it's really it's really up to you. I don't even have to make it roll anything.
Well, no, I would have said that I would stand. I was imagining myself standing outside the door, not knocking.
Okay. Are you waiting to be fashionably late?
No, I'm waiting to be let in because I'm on time. And can I make stuff? Can I say that in Borean tradition, it's rude to knock? Can I say that?
It's rude to knock in Borean tradition. Sure, why not?
Good. That's why I'm not knocking, because we're on the Borean planet or on the moon.
At least that's what you believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll run up then.
What's up, dude?
Oh, hey, dude.
Hi. I think they're late, man.
No, they just called me. They're already here.
Oh, they're in here?
Yeah, open the door.
You can't, dude.
It's okay. I'm an engineer.
A rude engineer. What's up?
Hey, Jimmy, what kind of tacos do you like? I didn't know what you prefer.
Oh. Well, I like a lot of them. But I've already had a lot to eat today, so I'm gonna wait a little while.
Okay, that'd be good. That'd be good. But thank you for coming. I appreciate you being here.
Sometimes I forget how full I am, and then later I'm too full, and I throw up, and it's a mess.
Well, you moved really quickly from wherever you were, so you probably burned off a little bit of those calories.
Yeah.
Did you throw up on the way here?
No. Not yet.
Oh,
I'm gonna wipe off the dry erase that I just wrote on that chair.
I'm gonna take a step to the left.
No, I think I'm okay for now.
Are you okay, Neil?
I'm okay.
So,
I take the pen off Ruby.
I'll take this just in case.
Yeah, you take notes at the board.
right, so,
Yeah.
this thing that we were whispering about.
Mm-hmm.
Operation Jubilation.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We have
He
gathered.
likes rhymes. Don't mind him.
Is it rhyme?
Operation Jubilation.
Jubilation begins with a J.
Neil just like
It's
slowly
oh,
tucks in, like you see like a little tiny like little Cliff's Notes sized book of like
Words that rhyme.
yeah, words that rhyme, yeah.
This book of
By
poetry.
Marshall Mathers.
I can't help it. I have a poetic soul.
You express it however you'd like.
Okay, assume we're doing this after the ship's fixed.
Well, that's the thing, Jimmy. A lot of people, the crew. Let's just say the crew instead of all the people on board the ship. The crew are going through a lot of stressful. I'm getting a lot of reports of people snapping at each other and being a bit angry about why the fuck are snack packs everywhere, etc.
People are stressed
So-
about snack packs.
That was just one from one of your engineering staff. I don't. Ford, someone.
His name's perfect.
What is it?
Yes.
It's perfect.
But what is it?
It's perfect.
Okay.
Right, yes. So we thought that due to Operation Jubilation, which somehow managed to rhyme, we could give a bit of downtime to everyone because they're not getting much. So if we spice up the downtime and we can compress the amount of fun that people can have in a small space, that's why you're here, Crewman Fun Time.
Oh. I mean, to start off, how do you feel about clothes?
I like clothes.
Yeah, this isn't a nudist party. Go ahead and put that out there. Thank you.
No.
So is that on the no idea list or the maybe?
Look, the brig is still stinky from that one Ogron being down there. I don't think you want to get naked and have to go to the brig, so no.
Oh, Jimmy, after this is finished, can you make sure you get that janitor bloke to clean that, please?
I think he's a plumber.
I think we just need some of those plug-in air fresheners down there. 'Cause it's...
Yeah, get him to give it a nice clean over and make it smell better.
Who you
cinnamon? Is anyone opposed to cinnamon? I mean, I am because I'm allergic, but fake cinnamon.
I mean, it smells like home. I think that'd be fine.
Right.
Don't we have robots for cleaning? Like little ones, and they go, and they clean stuff.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't see Ford ever doing anything other than cleaning around. I just see him going on the hallway picking up bits and stuff. He doesn't seem like a happy individual, but
I'm pretty sure we have little cleaning robots. Did I forget to turn them on?
I haven't seen any.
I haven't seen.
No.
I'll be back.
Oh no! Wait! Before you go, it's gonna be a short meeting. It'll be fine.
Okay. Don't let me forget though.
Yeah, right on the board.
Do something
In an according color.
Right, blue, the most important of all the colors. Turn on cleaning robots. Jimmy.
I think that's the same blue. That's okay.
No. This is military blue. The one you were looking at was battleship blue. Look. You see? This one's a lot warmer.
This one's 48% cyan. This one is 47.
I'll take your word for it.
Right. Now, for entertainment, does anyone have any suggestions?
I think we do karaoke.
Oh.
Karaoke's fun, yeah.
Karaoke?
Mm-hmm.
What is karaoke?
People pick like their favorite songs and they stand on stage and they sing along with them, but there's nobody else singing. It's just them singing in place of the actual original person singing the song.
That sounds like it's not for any fun for the person doing the singing or listening.
No, it's because they're really drunk. So they don't care.
I don't think it would be wise to get people drunk if they're gonna have to go on duty.
You don't have any songs you like hum along to in your mind whenever you're like writing notes and stuff?
Well, I do like
Raining Blood.
Destroy the Nun's Booty. That's a real good I really like that one. It's very catchy.
How does that go? I haven't heard that.
I don't know if I've heard that song, but I'm sure we can put it in the rotation if you want to try out singing it.
That's by the band The Nunishers.
Oh, you know it, do you, Jimmy? Yeah, The Nunishers.
Yeah. I heard it once. Somewhere.
How does it go, though?
It goes something like... Da-da-da. Da-da, nuns. Something like that.
It's not at all how it goes.
No, I might be imagining things. That happens a lot.
Nuns.
Look at you.
Oh yeah. I've heard that.
I don't know that song for the life of me, but I do think you sing it well. If you wanna karaoke it, I would be right there.
Well, if my throat holds out, yes, I suppose I could try it.
Did they do it on the Soul System song contest?
The
sorry.
sound system song.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes,
Did
they were all dressed as nuns.
Like nuns, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was a dream.
I
Okay.
think you mean
So how about
solar vision?
everybody puts in their favorite tracks or tracks you think would be popular tracks for karaoke for the crowd? That'd be fun. Anything else? Maybe like I was gonna say maybe a pinata, but with Neil's problem with sugar, I don't know if we should put any candy in there. What would we put in a pinata? I can't pin.
Sugar pills?
We could do sugar-free candy, but I don't want to punish everybody. So
I don't have to eat things that are in front of me. It's just the captain sometimes very imposing, so
So should we make well, before the party, maybe we should put a memo in front of the captain that says, please don't offer any candy to Neil, because if it's an order, you're going to eat it. You know how you are.
Well, I like to have an unblemished record.
Yeah, so noted. Send a memo to captain to not continually give Neil sugar. Great.
Anything else? What
Well,
else?
I mean, like, what does he like? It's like
I
Hockey?
like tacos and
His
snack-
mustache. He likes his mustache. We could have the pinata, but it's a giant mustache like his.
Or we could take a picture of him and pin the mustache on the captain on the wall.
It could be mustache themed. Right, so we'll have a
Yeah.
mustache pinata,
Okay.
and then, sorry, what was the other thing? I got a bit carried away with.
I
the
like
thing.
the mustache was the primary thing,
Pin-
and hockey
pin the
immediately got
mustache
pushed out
on-
of his
Yeah, you
brain.
like blind each other and you turn around in circles and then you have to figure out the place to pin the mustache on the picture,
Pin the mustache on the captain,
but not the real captain. Put that in there. That's very important to you,
but
captain.
not the real captain. Yes.
We could do table hockey or like a little tiny hockey match if you guys want to.
Knock
He
hockey.
loves hockey.
Knock
and
hockey will get violent.
How do we theme that so it fits in with the
hockey
mustache?
party.
We could make the medal be a mustache, whoever wins.
What about a hawk stash party?
We could have a gold mustache and a silver mustache and a bronze mustache. What about participation mustaches?
No, losers are losers.
Right, losers are. I won't write that down.
I'm
Oh,
just
we could-
saying, we can't do participation awards. I'm just
Get
saying.
everyone to have their name on a sticker so we know who they are, and they could be the shape of a mustache.
Would that be good?
Oh, and mustache hats. Mustache hats.
Mustache party hats. Okay, we'll put you in charge of the party favor bags. How about that?
Party favor bags?
Yeah, that's what people leave with at the end of the party. Like, you get little erasers and, like, lollipops and stuff like that in there. Maybe some sunglasses that have the mustaches attached.
So, if somebody comes to your birthday party, you give them gifts.
I mean, you can if you're really nice. Nothing's usually really useful in them. It's just like, here's your little bag of stuff that you're going to throw away when you get home.
We could just put a few mustache, like a mustache pencil sharpener, and a mustache
Bowl, like everything.
a mustache bowl,
Yeah, like a bowl.
a bowl. I don't
Drinking
think
glass.
a bowl would fit. Well, like a miniature bowl.
You're talking
Like a-
about one of those, like, riding bulls that you see at,
Like a bowl.
Oh yeah, but we'll change it so it's a giant mustache. Brilliant. These are really good ideas, everyone.
This sounds so unoriginal. I don't know where I've heard this before. I don't know. Maybe some movie. I don't know.
What?
Right. What about food? We need mustache-themed food.
Jimmy, do you want to be on food?
No, I want to eat it.
I mean, do you want to be on picking the food for the party? Then you can eat it if you want to.
Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to go to any parties. I got a lot of fixing to do.
You gonna miss the party?
Love.
Operation Jubilation is mandatory.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah, what does that mean?
You gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yes. You will be less stressed, Jimmy, or you'll
I'm
be
not
fired.
stressed. Fixing stuff isn't stressful. You're silly.
So yes,
Who
food.
else did we
Jimmy.
get? Oh, should we wait? Where's Weiler? Didn't you invite Weiler to this? Maybe we should put Weiler on food if Jimmy doesn't want to do it.
Weiler?
Lieutenant Commander Waller.
Right, yeah. Now all you need for food is tacos and candy.
What about maple bars? He does like maple.
He does like maple.
Oh. What if we put maple in tacos?
Dessert tacos.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you invited Weiler to the planning? I missed that.
No, you haven't.
I must have forgotten to send off the memo. I'll just contact it now. Lieutenant Commander Waller.
Yes, Commander Beige.
I request your presence for a few minutes in the holodeck, please.
Right now, sir?
Yes, it's part of Operation Jubilation, which you have now been conscripted to be in.
With the captain's orders, sir, I was to work on assisting the new trainee Boker.
Well, if you want, you could bring the new. What was it? Boker?
Yes, sir.
Can't.
Very well, sir. I will be bringing Boker.
Just bring her along.
It's gonna smell up the room.
Pardon?
I will be there shortly, sir. Bringing Boker.
Yeah.
Just
might
be
as
aware, we
well.
have been working rather hard. She's a bit sweaty.
Okay.
Did I hear her say she's gonna be sweating?
Lieutenant Commander Weiler out.
Okay.
So dessert tacos, I have one that I made. It's saved in the replicators.
Dora, can you please burn a candle or incense quickly with this cinnamon smell, please? Sorry, go ahead, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's called the Spectacular. It has like Nutella and marshmallow stuff and Pop Tarts and
Does it have maple in it?
Yeah, maple syrup.
we can just add maple and
It
then
could be
it's
like the maple salsa on the side to put on your
And
dessert taco.
Maple salsa.
Maple salsa.
maple salsa.
We could do maple shots. Maple beer.
This all sounds good to me. I just eat anything. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably
My
gonna. be-
notepad, I've just written maple about 4 or 5 times next to the word mustache.
Okay, well you'll be on food, but make sure we do savory tacos and sweet tacos. Can people?
Right, yeah. There's a bunch of tacos in the replicator. I made sure. If you just ask for like the Jimmy selection, you'll get like
Is this another track that I never played? Yep.
odd.
Yep. I found a second one.
This has been your hourly Peachy Pits Lambert. Welcome.
You guys, do y'all smell feet?
It's nice, isn't it? What's that?
Oh, I don't like working with my shoes on. I get a better grip.
Oh,
So yeah, the door opens and Weiler and Boker walk in.
wow, that's pungent. All right.
Dude.
Lieutenant Commander Weiler reporting for duty, sir.
Yes, Lieutenant Commander. At ease.
Lieutenant Commander Weiler is wearing like the Under Armour equivalent of the uniform. You know, like the tactical training gear.
The bodysuit, the body glove.
Yeah,
thing.
it's
Boker is too, but it's really small. There's a lot of like extra showing.
Yeah, like redden up.
and
in
this
there.
was totally not like the Boker specifically wanted it that way because the ship would resize it to her size.
Mm-hmm. Ship very small. I gotta make sure my skin can breathe. It's very hot.
Then why did you order the uniform so tight?
It's very tight.
Sweat stick to skin. Very gross. Gotta let it off. She just wipes and slings some.
Yo.
Lands.
So much sweat she can throw it about.
There's like a few like drips like hit the whiteboard. Like you see like, some of the letters run.
It's definitely discolored.
You're really big.
Thank you.
I'll just rewrite that.
How'd you get so big?
Booker always been big.
Oh.
Even baby Booker, very big.
What's the
You're not so
secret?
small yourself.
Oh, thanks. Would you like tacos? We're talking about tacos and...
What are tacos?
Are you okay, Jimmy?
Jimmy, are you alright?
What?
You made a very disconcerting noise.
Oh.
Okay.
What were we talking about?
Commander Beige, what are we doing here?
Operation Jubilation.
You said that
okay.
earlier, sir, but if I may, what exactly is this Operation Jubilation?
Operation Jubilation is the celebration of our captain's birth.
Why would you celebrate a birth?
Well,
Because it's a birthday.
Maybe he was
It's-
born
Ooh,
really
Booker
big.
love birthday parties.
it's the anniversary of our captain being born into the world.
But we're not on the
I mean, he wasn't
I
born
do not
on
understand,
day.
sir. There was no great battle fought. There was no stick being thrown. I don't understand.
I think it's just a cultural difference, but in the captain's culture, you celebrate every time the birthday comes around every year. Just come sit by me and take notes. It'll be fine.
It's like a celebration. Yes, you made it through another year and you haven't died.
Yeah.
Yeah?
She looks
Yeah.
confused.
Very well. If this is for the captain, why is the captain not here?
Because it is a surprise birthday party.
Don't tell him.
Yes, you're all sworn to secrecy. You too, Boker.
Okay. Booker keep many secret.
Yeah.
I do not know if I feel comfortable keeping the secret for the captain. If we are occupying so much time from all of these officers, why would we not tell him of this event, this party that is for him?
So it's a surprise. Surprise party.
You are just
Also-
placing words together that makes no sense.
No, surprise party.
So it's like one of these things where if he's used to celebrating his birthday and he thinks everybody forgot about it or didn't care about it, and then he shows up somewhere and then like, surprise, everybody was actually thinking about you. It's like a good feeling. You know what I'm saying?
It makes the surprise more efficient.
So we are lying?
Booker loves surprise.
I do not want to lie.
It is just a tactical
It's not a lie.
move.
I mean, I doubt he's gonna come ask you, "Hi, did you remember it was my birthday today?" And then you have to lie about it.
Yeah, and
You just don't say anything until it's time to say something.
yeah, and it's mandatory.
So it's a lie of omission.
It's like a scheduled truth.
What?
What?
That's really clever.
Is that
Rufus.
similar to alternative facts?
Oh no, that's Cheeto talk. It's a scheduled truth, like down the road.
Can we have Cheetos at the party?
It was some weird branding thing. I don't know.
Scheduled
Maple
truth.
Cheeto.
Intriguing. Commander Beige,
Yes, Lieutenant Commander Waller.
have
was-
you done much of this scheduled truthing before?
In all honesty,
If a
no,
schedule
that-
is involved, you seem like you would be very capable at it.
Yes, well, this is why I've gotten the best people for the job around. You're all experts in your field. You're all very good at what you do.
What's
This
on
is
your?
why I've
What's on your?
gathered everyone here.
Manson, what's on?
I was just thinking, like, hands are pretty cool, you know?
Oh, okay.
Jimmy, is that a spoon in your hair?
Flap, flap, flap.
Can you see it?
Oh,
Anyway, we were trying to think of mustache or maple-based things, activities, etc., entertainment that we can do at the party.
or hockey.
Or mustache.
The captain has spoke of this hockey before.
It's
I will do
like-
research in it. Surely it
Okay.
is some sort of basic fighting technique.
It does seem to be
It's like
some
it's
kind
like
of fight.
it's a game kind of. I mean, there are fights sometimes.
They have strange jerseys that they wear over their heads for most of the.
I think that's a power play move. They get all aggressive and you know.
Excellent. I will do research into this hockey.
Can we
Maybe
get some like movies and stuff about it we can watch?
hockey
Oh, he
movies.
does like movies from like the
Yeah.
90s.
Oh, the captain's gave me a list of movies he likes that I should watch. There was a hockey one, Mighty Ducks.
Right, we can put that on.
The Mighty Ducks.
That's your hockey movie. That's the only thing that
Literally
hockey,
the only
the
hockey
only
movie I
thing
know.
that Peachy knows from hockey. The Mighty Ducks.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen that one, but if you
have
say
you?
so, I think it'll be fine. Okay. Mighty Ducks. All right. Is it ducks playing hockey?
I assume so. Yes.
Oh, good. I didn't know the captain liked ducks. Learn something new every day.
Very well. I will do research on this now.
And Weiler stands up.
Boker
Okay.
stands up.
Well, you don't have to go if you.
I will
Boker.
train Booker in the ancient arts of this hockey.
Okay.
Boker learn hockey.
If you wanted to stay, you know.
This is when Boker trained to be the greatest defensive hockey player of all time. We get like a still frame shot, and there's like a caption below, like on the bottom. The beginning of the great Boker.
Gretzky.
I just got a sports joke. Holy shit.
No, you didn't.
Welcome. Wayne Gretzky joke. I got it.
So, you guys continue to do some planning, and you set up your nice little shindig. A few hours go past, and I think each of you have been assigned a sort of task for this. Weiler and Boker are investigating this hockey, and Ruby, what was your job here?
I think Ruby would have signed herself up for decorations.
Okay.
She likes decorating.
Happy Fun Time, what was your job?
Please be the karaoke setup.
I was gonna say because I don't know any songs. I really wouldn't know any.
You're the only one with like musical performance talent here, Pony. Peachy can do the beepity boops, but you got to do the live stuff. All the pressure is falling on you.
I'll organize the karaoke.
Yeah, you got a bunch of Neil Young and Joni Mitchell and Bryan Adams and Celine Dion.
You know, Moto's gonna show up with the open mic, right?
Yeah, and Jimmy's in charge of food. I think that's been the decision there. Neil, what are you in charge of?
The party bags.
Okay, fair enough. What I'd like from each of you is to roll a. I think everybody can do their charisma plus. If you have carousing, you can add that.
Yeah.
What? Got an applicable skill? What happened?
I know.
Happy Fun Time with a 17. Yeah, you fucking you go in deep on this karaoke. Holy shit. You get some nice songs, man. Now all the fucking pressure's on you. Get fucked, Pony. You get a nice setup going. And let's see, Ruby, you're doing decorations. Yeah, so give me a charisma plus carousing if you got it.
I'm just do charisma.
An 11 on a 46. Ouch. Okay. You do your best to make some fake mustaches and.
Nobody put in birthday decorations in this replicator. Where?
Fake mustaches.
I'll just hang up napkins, red napkins. Maybe I'll cut them into the shape of maple leaves. That'd be good.
Yeah, so you do like a pretty half-assed job on the decorations. Not for a lack of trying though. Jimmy, why don't you go ahead and give me charisma plus carousing?
Yeah, I don't have that. So I'm
if
gonna
you
do
have
charisma
food,
plus.
I would allow food, but that's or cooking.
Yeah, I don't have those. I have computers and I'm using a replicator.
Nope.
Okay.
Get fucked.
I'll add a luck die. I need to get the fridge right. I'll get an 11 plus my exploding luck die. Okay, I got a 15.
15. Okay.
It's a variety of tacos. Some are dessert tacos, some are not.
You've tried to integrate maple as best as you can into each taco. Congratulations.
Yeah. I rate maple on some of them with a Sharpie, just because.
Those Neils, give me a charisma plus your carousing if you've got it.
I'm going to drop a luck dice and then refresh it later. Is it? Do I put the luck in the modifier?
No, there's an actual luck entry.
It's not when you click an attribute. It does not, or when you click a skill.
Yeah, it's just for when you click a skill. Okay, a 19 on a 66. All right, fair enough. So in terms of the what were you doing again? I don't even remember.
The party bags.
The party bags. You put together a little party bag sampler of.
They are all mustache related. There is nothing in this bag that is not mustache related.
All right. So yeah, you put together a decent party bag. I'll let you come up with that. Yeah, Captain McQuaid, you get contacted by. I don't know who would be the one that contacts you here. If it's Neil or if it's Ruby. I feel like it's one of them. Which one of you would be reaching out to Captain McQuaid?
I mean, I can. Could we? Oh, okay. Ruby,
like
Captain,
an
please.
emergency or something.
This is Captain McQuaid.
How you doing up there?
I'm doing okay. What's up, Ruby?
Remember back a couple days ago, right after that attack happened, and I said that because I know a little bit about your brother because we've had a little bit of history together, but I know it's stressful for you, and we talked about talking about it sometime.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I think this would be a really, really good time if you just want to come have, like, I would say a drink, but you can come have a drink with me and we can talk about it.
Yeah, that sounds great. It's pretty. Yeah, okay. Where should I meet you to?
I mean, you can just.
There's like an odd sort of silence on the bridge. Like everyone's kind of doing like a look over their shoulder, like on the bridge. Like everyone's just out of the corner of their eye glancing.
Do I notice any like?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. Ooh, 17
on a 3d6. Jesus Christ. Yeah, there you catch a few eyes. Yeah, you get like a few of the crew like trying to I don't know, like peek over just out of the corner of their eye, look at you.
Sure. I'll be down there.
Just meet me in the mid bay first. I gotta finish up some stuff here, and then we'll just go to the mess hall. Sorry, it's hard for me to wrap up everything going on with getting all the patients in and out like we've been dealing with.
Sure, I'll be down shortly. McQuaid out.
Right. See you there. Boop, boop. And then Ruby's gonna send a memo out to everyone except the captain to their memo pads to say, go ahead and head to the mess hall, but do not walk past medbay.
Okay.
Please don't make me roll to see if I accidentally tagged Captain.
No. I'm just seeing if everybody does a decent job of this. Okay. Yeah. So, Captain, you see a few people like in the hallway. They get the salutes. As you're walking past. A few of them look like a little bit. It's you get like a little bit of that feeling like if you walk into a room and somebody's been talking about you, that kind of they give you like that glance and then they look away.
Yeah, the quick shifty eye. Yeah, I got you. Something's. Yeah, I don't really make anything of it because I have a stern sort of look on my face as I after I smile and walk past anyone who salutes me. Just some serious stuff that I'm thinking about right now because we're about to do our talk about my brother. So.
Okay.
Yeah, heading to the med bay.
You meet up with Ruby in the med bay. It's surprisingly quiet here.
Yes, Ruby. Hello.
Hey. Yeah, we're on our skinny shift right now, so just hang.
You're literally the only person here.
I mean, we've done the staff that you put recommendations in on hiring for the medical bay is great. We've done a really good job helping out cure everybody after that attack, so.
I suppose so. As long as you...
I can handle like 10 patients, I'm fine.
Okay, that's fine. So where are we going to do this?
Well, it's about to be my lunch break, so I figured I'll rotate out and we can go down to the mess hall and chat down there.
I can't talk about that down there in the mess hall. This is Ruby, I have to get clearance for you from the Admiralty.
No, it's okay. We'll go there for. Can I just get a snack though? I'm super hungry. Well, I'll just take a snack and we'll go to my quarters or something.
Sure. That should be fine.
I just really need some like food or something. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a little hungry too, so I'll get something as well.
Oh, all right. Do you wanna ride a Segway? Would it make you feel good if you wanna? I can just sneak you on. Do you want to?
I'll be okay.
Okay. All right.
I need the steps, and I tap the pedometer that's on my wrist.
Good. I'm glad you're keeping up with that. All right. Let's go ahead and head down there now.
Yeah, I just follow.
I want to know if the captain puts on his pedometer if he's specifically going to see.
Only when he knows.
Yeah, there's like 12 steps on the thing.
He's
like,
hired some engineer to rig it so it has like 10,000 steps.
He's got like a little gerbil in his quarters and he just sticks it on the gerbil and it just goes on the wheel. Holy shit, Captain, 20,000 steps.
Busy day.
All right, as we get close to the mess hall, Ruby's going to try to kind of like walk a little bit quicker than the captain to get just a little bit ahead of him. I'm super hungry. Sorry. I need to get some food. Let's go.
I got low blood sugar.
Yeah.
I didn't know they went that fast.
I mean, they? What are you talking?
Your Segway.
What Segway? I'm walking with you, Captain. Are you okay? Feeling okay?
Maybe not, actually. I think you should probably go lie down.
Well, I think I don't have very much time to squeeze in our talk after this. 10 patients, so.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just get something quick.
So there's like a crew member that like just like runs past. Like you see them like look over the shoulder and then like you see like they catch themselves like panic like wide eyes as they look over their shoulder and then they like hi Captain, hi Lieutenant Junior Grade 2D.
Hi. Thank you for getting your running in, your exercise routine.
Just like you asked, ma'am.
Thank you.
Salute as you were.
We're really enforcing a very strict exercise regimen.
Everyone seems so jumpy today.
I don't know. I slept funny too, you know?
You hit the door for the mess hall. What's the song that's playing as soon as the doors open up?
No, the lights have to be.
Oh,
bright.
is it the lights off? Okay.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
got to be like a dead room when they
Yeah.
look at.
I'll shuffle in. Okay, click. I turn on the light.
And that's where we're going to take our break. Let's take our break for the show here, folks. We'll be back in just a little bit as the surprise party takes precedence. Oh, God.
This is Weiler to start barking.
Yeah, Weiler's just going nuts, just running around sniffing people. All right, we'll be back in just a little bit, everybody. If you haven't done so, please follow all these wonderful people. And if you have yourself a Twitch Prime that you have not used yet, consider using it on one of these wonderful people. If you have yourself an Amazon Prime account, you can connect it to Twitch and give yourself a subscription to one of these people. It's much appreciated. Otherwise, if you want to help support the show, the best way you can do that is by heading on over to patreon.com/Morris and support our wonderful sponsor. He is an awesome human being, and he does a DM podcast type show, as well as host the show here over on morris.podbean.com. Go check it out. We'll see you guys in just a few. Hang tight. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Table Story Warp, the official stream of the What's Old is New RPG system. Welcome back. We return as Captain McQuaid is greeted by a full mess hall with decorations strewn about. What music immediately starts up? Happy fun time.
It would be All Stars. Start up. By Smash Mouth.
And how does that go?
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the type of tool in the shade.
Okay, that's enough. Burp. Cut it out because then the YouTube VOD's muted.
Thank you. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So yeah, it's there's some 90s music playing in the background there, Captain McQuaid. What does this place look like, Ruby? Now keep in mind it's a bit half-assed.
Yeah, so Ruby had a really hard time balancing her 10 patients and decorating and cutting out some maple leaf banners and stuff. So she pretty much replicated a dry erase board as the recommendation of Commander Beige. Had him write happy birthday over the food table on the board. And then 3 of her little cut up maple leaves are on the front of the buffet table. And she's got like a streamer on the mic stand at the karaoke thing, like a Mick Jagger mic. She's trying really hard to, theme into what he would like. But there's like one hockey stick against one wall over there. Like, but she has plenty of lollipops and plenty of candles in the cake to represent his age.
There's still the mechanical bull mustache and the piñata, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, all the mustache items that you told me to replicate and put out are there. All of them.
Mustache confetti, just
all over the table. Yeah.
Yeah, when we shout surprise, we just threw the mustaches. Yeah.
It's that one GIF. It's that one GIF file that that glitter throw.
So yeah, I mean, there's little plates, like party plates and napkins too, that have mustaches on them. So
for some reason, there's a life-size cutout of Wheeler in the corner.
He livens up every room,
Yeah, so it's the same reactions I had when the lights turn on. It's just I scream, just I kind of clutch my chest, And I look to you. I'm just looking at Ruby right now, eyes wide, like.
Are you okay? Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
I saw on your personnel file it was your birthday. I figured.
Happy birthday! What?
Whose birthday
Is that
is it?
correct? Merry birthday!
Oh.
No, Weiler, you're so...
Welcome birthday!
Yeah,
Am I doing it right?
Straighten myself up and
Just make sure it's loud.
Weiler is wearing a hockey helmet, like an old school hockey helmet. Yeah, and she's got a jersey. It's on backwards. And so does Boker. Boker has a jersey and a hockey helmet.
Birthday!
Yeah, and they both have like hockey sticks on.
Hokey!
They're both holding hockey sticks, like they just. Yeah.
After I look to, like, I first I shoot Ruby a glance, like.
I mean,
what the fuck? And then I just look back to the room and I straighten myself out a little bit. And guys, thank you so much. You definitely got me.
Boker! Boker, that is the signal!
The hockey stick,
Booker runs over and like elbows him.
No, it's a full on check, like smashes the captain.
Okay.
Boker, give me a strength check. Boker just fucking slams into Captain McQuaid.
A strength check.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Strength
so sorry,
check.
Captain.
Do you have anything else that could help you with this?
Unarmed combat,
No.
running, momentum.
No charging.
Nope. Just a straight up strength. Okay, it's an 8. Yeah, Boker. You realize now that Boker is wearing ice skates. So as tough as she
She's,
is,
like, hobbling through.
Peachy, goddammit, Peachy, fucking shit.
The party foul.
Peachy, goddammit. He
Unmute your mic and apologize.
I
goddammit.
have no idea what happened.
You probably unplugged your
My
camera.
computer is not moving.
Oh no.
dear.
Oh no.
Let me jam my microphone. Not my microphone. Hang on.
Well, where are you jamming what, PG?
Wait,
I can't tell. We can't see. Give us the play-by-play.
I'm pushing a thing into the hole.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, Boker tries to do a check on you, but it's real awkward, and she wobbles a bit as she does it. So she does like a half-assed cross check to Captain McQuaid.
Can I roll to like
Bro!
sidestep?
Hokey!
Zagoticus.
Are you trying to say if you
yeah,
did
it's
I missed you?
Yeah, I want to see if I can like kind of quickly just scoot out of the way. No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna instinctively stick my butt out and go for a hip check and see if she'll go flying up over top of me.
Okay, sure. Give me a strength check. Plus hockey if you got it.
I don't have hockey, but I am going to use logic instead of strength due to one of the exploits that I have. It's which one is it here?
You're still hip checking like an 800-pound.
I'm going like right. It's like you know, like in judo when you do the exact perfect technique, like someone's going to go flying
right
regardless.
under their hips.
Yeah, I'm going to like go like right with it and then try and match the momentum and flip. Yeah, I'll roll logic. Submit.
You don't have the hockey skill?
I don't. I just really like it. I'm not really good at it.
I'm sorry. How were you justifying logic there?
One of my exploits lets me roll.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way I'd let you roll logic there. This is the definition of not logic.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Absolutely. So, yeah, you totally do a hip toss on Boker as she comes flying at you for the awkward cross check.
Mm.
And just
And she just kind of falls. She's not very graceful.
that
Oh, great fighter. Great
was
fighter.
amazing.
Birthday.
Welcome birthday!
Yeah. And I'm gonna. Is there a bar? Is there somewhere with food and drink?
Jimmy, what does the food situation look like?
Their communicators broke.
Sorry. On this table we have starter tacos, and then there's main tacos, and then there's dessert tacos.
This is amazing, Jimmy. Thank you so much. I'm gonna start with the starter taco and take a bite. What's it taste like?
I mean, it's got like it's an appetizer taco. So what does Jimmy think appetizers are? It's first of all, it's Dorito based.
Yeah.
For sure. This is a
It's
Dorito
like-
based taco.
It's stuffed with like cocktail sausages and sausage rolls and stuff. Just little like hand food
You
stuff.
just put appetizers in the taco shell.
And
Appetizers in a taco shell. I
and-
just passed for taco shells and appetizers.
and there's a maple syrup sauce on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sweet and savory. Mm.
This is really good, Jimmy.
Just wait till you get to the dessert one.
Everybody's wearing, by the way, like fake mustaches for sure.
So the theme is just straight up. It's just mustaches everywhere, and then
Mustache-
there's like
it's-
some of my own personal hockey equipment.
It's Hawkstash. The theme is Hawkstash.
Hawkstash. I love it. Yeah, and I'm just making my way through these tacos and just making small talk with Jimmy.
So this isn't how I'd normally party.
This is about all I can really take. To be honest, I don't much have the energy for anything else.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna suggest like the wrestling and stuff, but they were like, "No, there's hockey," and I didn't know what that was. So anyway, can I
Yeah.
go back to fixing stuff?
Sure. You're dismissed.
Sweet.
Thank you for the tacos and
Yeah.
happy
Do you mind if I take some?
take all you want.
Good.
I take like a tray of the dessert tacos. Like,
Later, dudes.
I hand the captain a mustache-shaped baseball bat.
Captain, I believe it is tradition for you to hit the tash.
As is tradition. I take the bat and I'm gonna.
Everybody, the captain's gonna hit the tash now!
They all look at each other confused.
Here, I brought the blindfold. You gotta blindfold him and spin him around. There you go.
Oh,
everybody loves a good tash smash.
Just don't get too much sweat on it. I
How's he
might.
gonna see the tash?
What's the next song?
That's the point.
What's the
You
next
gotta-
song up on the karaoke while this is going on?
God, I just took like the best karaoke song, so this is not gonna work. Creep by Radio.
Wow. Yes.
Oh my god, who's singing
Somebody
that?
get Moto off the mic.
Yeah, Moto's turn. It's Moto's turn.
Oh, I was thinking Stork funny for a creep.
Or Bofer.
Oh, yeah, I'd say both would definitely have stepped up at one point.
Open, yeah.
So we'll say Moto's up for creep. Moto, you want to start?
Yeah, I just kind of stand up and I swing my guitar over my back. And he just walks off the stage.
The crew's like looking at each other. What was that? I think it's a human song. I don't know. Oh yes!
Tash! Smash the tash!
Yeah, you have to blindfold him and make him dizzy, and then point him in the direction so that he can.
Oh, you're gonna spin me around?
Make it,
Not
can't you
so
just give
bad.
him some sort of drugs to make him dizzy?
Oh no,
Whatever.
this is not that kind of party, Neil. I'm sorry.
Look, you're
Jimmy's
the doctor.
already
If I
left.
hit- If I hit Neil, just take care of him, okay? Yeah, I put the blindfold on. Hey, spin me.
Spin. Just grab your
Faster.
shoulders. Right. I can't. You're a very large man. Okay.
Faster.
Okay. I'm just gonna point. This is the direction.
Oof.
Okay. Now you gotta go forward and hit the mustache.
I'm gonna just take one big step and swing as hard as I can. I
Sure.
don't know where I'm swinging.
Give me
Are
a
you fainting?
perception check minus a 2d6.
Oh boy, this is bad. Okay.
A
I got a
7.
2.
Oh, so you didn't do the minus. Okay. So that's
No,
just
I
a
didn't.
2 on a
Yeah.
1d6. Fair enough. Sure. I'm not even gonna let you roll an attack roll.
Everyone else roll a dodge check.
Yeah, you hear this like loud crashing, like as the mustache collides with one of the taco trays, sending it spinning out of control off the table.
Oh, shit.
Party!
We just get a shot of Florp as like tacos like slide down his uniform. Well, that's not good.
Let me put it this way. I'm gonna just take. Sorry, crewman Florp.
Well, you can't just look at it and hit it because then that's fair play. That's like free game.
Florp's tongue starts to dart out and
Spin me again.
Oh, I'm too tired. You big one. Yeah, the one that stinks. Come over here. Come spin him.
Her name is Boker.
Okay, Boker. Come here. You want me to spin him?
Oh, what is that?
Picks you up.
I do not remember spinning in Hall K.
No, put me down.
No, go spin you.
Put me down.
And she just starts spinning around herself with you in her hands.
Put me down.
Oh. Okay.
Do I throw up?
Boker, give me a strength check, plus perception if you have the skill.
I don't have it. Can I use carrying as an additive?
Sure. What the hell?
Sweet.
21. Oh my God. 21 on a 46.
You're
Holy
so
shit.
light.
Yeah, Booker's just picking you up like you're a child.
I can't
Spinning
fight.
you're spinning like super fast, Booker. It's just like, yeah.
Bumping against people, just getting her sweat all over people.
Everyone's clearing the way like, whoa.
We're probably moving so fast I don't have the strength of my arms to keep the bat close to me, so the bat's sticking out as well.
Yeah. And
Okay, you can stop. Oh, you can stop now.
the captain completely whiffs again.
Boko very dizzy.
Booker falls on the ground, thud, for the second time in the same party. Neil, are you trying to save her?
Yep.
Okay, make an agility.
I'm
Make it
fumbling myself.
Make
Like
it
the bodyguard.
make an agility check, Neil. If you have something that might be able to help you here.
I don't think I do have anything that can help.
Agility plus mingling.
Piloting. Agility plus mingling. Yes! I can do that. Come on!
I can imagine it's like one of those choice games where time slows down and
Two luck dice! It's happening. I'm putting my luck.
Oh God, an 18. An 18 on a 66. Oh God. Okay. So yeah, you totally catch Boker. Unfortunately, she is quite heavy and immediately lands on top of you.
I have you!
Oh, tiny. Oh God, so sorry.
The next song is up. What song is up next?
Living on a prayer.
Living on a Prayer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Is it the Bon Jovi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we got a little bit of Bon Jovi actually
Please
going.
tell me that's Bobby's other character singing that.
I think this is Boffin. Yeah, this is absolutely Boffin. Yeah, absolutely. So Boffin's gone up for Living on a Prayer.
Hello, everyone.
Woo!
I will be singing Living on a Prayer.
I think I heard this one time in that 90s simulator. Okay, let's go.
I play my own like slowed down version that matches my voice. It just gets to the point. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear.
The song's like lyric bouncer is like still.
Just going
it's
and going.
doing
It
like
goes on for
this.
like 20 minutes.
That's a good cover. Good job.
Thank you. And I just get upset.
Doing great.
Ow!
Yeah, so the party goes off similar to this along the entire thing. I think the captain has a pretty decent time, I guess.
Yeah, I sit down the whole time after the spinning.
Oh, I was inside the piñata.
Yeah, so I think what ended up happening for the piñata was it took the captain. Captain, go ahead and roll me 2d6.
Okay.
A 9. Basically 9 more rounds of you trying to get the piñata before Weiler whipped out the phaser rifle and shot the fucking thing.
Welcome birthday, Captain!
Thank you,
Amazing,
Weiler.
Captain. Amazing.
Weiler, I was supposed to blindfold you first.
You're not supposed to shoot it, you silly bitch!
We have been here for an hour.
I never was good at baseball.
Boker just hands her forward her empty plate. Thank you.
Everyone starts giving forward their plates after Boker does.
Oh. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Floor.
Yes, here you go. If you could come by my table later and just clean it up a little, just the area around it, that would be fantastic. Off you go now. Go.
Hey, I didn't eat it all, but you can save it. Here you go.
Thank you. And I put down like a fucking tray. It's like double the size of a regular plate. I just lay it on top.
Just too stunned to say anything.
Thank you. Thank you.
Also, during the entire party, I want to constantly be like just appearing next to Boker. Like when she goes and does stuff, I just suddenly appear there.
Boker's up there singing, I'm blue, but and he's like, right, I'm blue, but it's not your song.
Oh, I'm on stage.
Neil's
It's not your song.
Neil's singing Love Shack, and Boker is doing I'm Blue.
Love Shack, baby.
Not-
Love Shack.
Just kind of
Love Shack.
pushes him off the stage.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, you start over.
Boker's just yelling at the monitor.
I'm blue. Double D dub. But I'm blue, but I'm green.
You keep restarting the thing, trying to convince yourself that like this machine doesn't know anything, and
Why you say I'm blue? I'm green.
start changing the lyrics to the song. And yeah, the party's pretty decent. Things wrap up, and crew starts leaving. Separating out.
Yeah, I'm just stayed behind, still just sitting with a glass of whatever synthol is there in hand. Just waiting and watching everyone clean up.
Yeah, I think a few of the senior officers are some of the first to leave. They have to get back to bridge duty and stuff. So RA9 would have left pretty early. Zebu and Weiler would have left.
Ruby sits next to Captain. So how you doing? Happy birthday.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, we can still schedule a time if you need to talk. You seem pretty excited about that. You probably need it, but,
Yeah,
I just figured it'd be nice to get your head off things. Actually, Commander Bage kind of put this whole thing together. I just want to let you know. I think he really appreciates you.
Did he really?
Yeah, he's the one who sent the memo out for everything.
I'll have to thank him. And thank you, Ruby. It's not exactly what I had in mind today, but it's...
You're welcome. My mom told me I had 2 routes to go. I can go into medicine or event planning, and I went medicine. I don't know why I didn't do event planning, because obviously this is great.
Well, you are definitely in charge of any future parties. That's for sure.
Thank you. I mean, I'll try to work it in my schedule.
I think this has lifted my spirits to the point where I don't think we need to talk about what I wanted to talk about right now. I'll let you know when I need it.
Okay, that sounds fine.
I'm just going to ride this high. This is good.
Okay. I'm gonna go. There's 10 patients. I don't have anybody monitoring them, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna go.
Sure.
Bye. Thank you. Happy birthday. I gave the pink gift wrapped over there. That's for me. The one that is pink. It's got the green bow on it. That's for me. Just letting you know.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'll hobble over and grab that. Start opening it.
It's like a maple flavored bath kit.
I don't
Maple, because that's what you want. You want a flavored bath kit.
It's on Lush's catalog somewhere.
Because you want to drink the bath water.
Look, I'm not the best gift giver, okay?
If you accidentally do it, it's really good.
This is actually a re-gift. Somebody gave me this gift. Don't tell him. Thank you.
It doesn't even have a scent. It's just flavored like maple. So you have to get your face in there.
It's bath water.
Yeah, the first time I use the new jacuzzi that I get installed, I'm going to use that.
It's a trough.
It's a trough.
He doesn't even. He's like, I don't take baths, but I will drink this. Thank you.
So when I snuck off to fix stuff, I didn't fix stuff. I installed the tub.
Whoa. So
I know I'm smart, right?
I guess I'm just now leaving the bar and I make my way back to my
I
quarters.
stuff as well, but I did that first.
Yeah, so when you open up your quarters, Jimmy's there, and he's covered in like
spectacular remnants.
Yeah, he's got like chocolate like across. He looks like a little kid that's just been given ice cream.
Jimmy, thank you.
Oh.
I honestly thought you were just gonna go back to engineering and eat some snacks.
Oh, you didn't see the hot tub yet. You just see Jimmy open the door like as you walk into your room, and his face is just covered in chocolate.
Yeah, I'm like sitting on your bed, like just.
Yeah, I walk in.
There's Cheeto dust on everything. He's not even eating Cheetos. He's got Choco Tacos, for fuck's sake, and somehow there's Cheeto dust all over your room now.
Hey, what's up, Captain?
My smile fades. I look to my rare bottles of maple syrup.
No, I haven't touched that.
There's Cheeto dust on the ledge somehow.
That's true.
Just kind of floated up there. Look back to I see the tub. Just look back to you.
Orange handprints on the tub.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Can you?
For what?
For installing the tub. I thought you would have just.
Oh yeah, that was a good idea, huh?
I honestly just thought you weren't one for parties.
I'm not. Well, if there's less clothes and more oil, and maybe some like lava dodging, and there's some other events I can tell you about later. We did a lot of crazy stuff at our parties back home.
I don't need to know that. That's fine. Could you send someone up here to clean all this up, by the way? The orange stuff?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thanks, Jimmy. I have some very important work to do.
Yeah, I thought this was my room. I forgot to leave, I guess.
Can you get off my bed now?
Yeah, it's quite comfortable.
It's off my bed, Jimmy.
Yeah, sure. I like put my hands down and push up off the bed.
Oh boy.
Blanket's sticking to me for some reason.
Leave, Jimmy.
Okay, later, dude. Oh.
I instantly strip the bed and I start doing laundry right away.
Are you trying? Jimmy trying to put the door out?
Oh, I'm sure I brought tacos in here with me, but
Please leave,
God,
Jimmy.
they're in the tub. No.
Okay, later, dude.
Oh boy. Yeah, and I'm just doing laundry. And if I find the tacos and they're still edible or they look like they're not covered in hair, been dropped on the ground, I'm probably gonna eat them.
Sure. They're covered in Cheeto dusts.
I don't eat them. I don't eat them. I throw them out. They go into the incinerator, I'm assuming, is what I have for garbage.
I think you can just throw everything in the toilet, right? Toilet, garbage can, they're the same thing in the future.
Matter recollection. Yeah.
Yeah, it goes in there. It all just goes in there. I'm gonna start cleaning myself after I get the laundry and the laundry started, I should say. Yeah, and that's about as much entertainment I can take for an evening. So for the next few hours, I'm staying in my quarters.
Sure, fair enough. Okay. So, this day goes past, and we're on to the next day. I would like some more checks, please. Jimmy, give me a logic plus your engineering. Ruby, please give me a logic plus medicine. RA9, I don't think I'm going to have you do a check again. Neil, give me a charisma plus management check. What the fuck, Jimmy?
What?
I used my 2 luck die as well. But
Wow. Okay. So
Jimmy needed that party more than he thought, apparently.
So a 23 first off from Ruby for her medicine check. Ruby, go ahead and give me a 2d6. Oof. Only 3 more people unfortunately get healed of the remainder.
I just have incredible bedside manner. So
Yeah.
I'm just making people stay for like company. Like, you'll be fine. How's your mom and them?
They died a long time ago.
How are you? Awkward.
I
know
was
that in your
all
record.
right until you mentioned my mother.
Let's
I'm suffering
no.
from a little foot pain.
Oh, look, that's Spiel of Fortune on TV. Nice. Don't you like this show? I love this show.
Why are you pointing at the wall? I don't understand.
Anesthesiology?
You just get the scene switched to Petal. She's just got a giant epidural needle. Like, why does she need that in the future? Who knows? But regardless. Yeah, so 3 more people. Jimmy, go ahead and give me... oh, look at that. Jimmy's got himself a... What is that? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7,
11.
8, 9, 10, 11 D6. 11 D6.
I rolled like an average of 4 something on each dice. That's pretty good.
11 D6 includes modifiers from his luck chip, his logic chip, his the captain's orders. You have some other bullshit for repairing the ship.
Yeah, my Mr. Fix-It exploit.
And 2 luck dice, yielding a 48. A 48.
With 4 6s.
Yeah.
Is that the highest roll we've had?
I want to say maybe yes. I'm pretty sure that's a yes. The only other exceptions that I can think of, maybe in this campaign, or in... I remember in season 1 when Arthur had the crazy exploding dice. You had like a bunch of exploding dice ones. But I want to say that was only like a 41, which was still crazy. Because you rolled, I think your initial roll was like a 6d6 or something. And you just had like a crazy exploding luck die situation. But yeah, 48 is probably the winner. That's crazy.
And it's a crit.
Yeah, it's a crit. The ship is going to be ready in 4 days. Neil, you have managed the crew well to get yourself a 28 on your 76. And basically, with the party, with everything, the crew has managed to stay on track and get good rest. There's no penalties or anything like that. RA9, you get contacted by, I think first up, let me do this. You get contacted by Captain Emxitl first, the Gargan, aka a frog-like person like Florp, on the communicator first. It is a it's just an audio message coming from Captain Emxitl's communications officer coming through, letting them know that they've arrived in the system. And they'd like to speak to the captain.
Captain! RA9 to Captain.
Yes, sorry.
And Emxitl first would wish to speak to you. They are arriving shortly.
This is Captain Emxitl. And put it through.
A better thing.
Okay. So you get a communication from Captain Emxitl. And your view screen in your ready room activates. You see a sort of orange and black colored gargan, almost like a tree frog kind of situation going on. Quite a bit thinner than Florp in the face, like a bit more of a squished kind of face. And Captain Emxitl is apparently in their ready room.
Ah, yes. Hello, Captain.
Hello, Captain.
I see that you have been through the ringer.
That is definitely one way to put it. That is, well, I'm just happy we made it out alive, to be honest.
My reports have indicated that the situation with the Venetians and Bordens has not been technically resolved.
It is still in limbo, correct, but as far as I'm aware, the Alliance have sent a delegation to come and try and settle it a little bit. All we are tasked to do is to just make sure nothing is elevated.
Captain, you will have to excuse my frankness, but I would like to talk to you in regards to your brother, Carter McQuaid.
Absolutely. What would you like to talk about?
If possible, I would appreciate a meeting aboard your ship.
Sure. Should we wait for the other ship to arrive?
I would like to speak to you as soon as possible.
Absolutely. Whenever you're prepared, we can beam you aboard.
May I bring my second in command?
Of course.
Very well. Captain Emxitl out.
Captain McQuaid out. Boop boop. Boop boop. McQuaid to beige.
Yes, Captain.
Yes, hello, Neil. I just heard from Captain Emxitl from the Starship Pathfinder. They're going to be being aboard within the next few minutes to meet with us about Carter, my brother.
Yes, Captain. I shall get down to the transporter to meet them immediately.
Perfect. And just bring them to... Actually, I'll meet you there as well.
Yes, Captain.
Perfect. McQuaid out.
As the camera pans out, Neil's been drawing a watercolor of Boca.
Go ahead and give me
In blue.
Give me an agility. Give me an agility check. Plus.
I got nothing that helps me here. Forgery.
Forgery.
Real?
An 11 on a 3d6. What are you trying to? What are you trying? What famous imagery trying to immortalize Booker with?
Oh, what's that picture?
That one.
The woman with the long flowing hair standing in the oyster.
Oh, it's
Aphrodite.
the birth of Aphrodite.
Yeah, the birth of Aphrodite.
That. But it's Booker.
Venus. Yeah, you're right. Inspector.
Okay, yeah, it's not great. It's you don't really know how to art very well.
It's all in blue.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't have. I mean, the anatomy's not great.
Does she have like the anime blushies and kind of shiny pouty lips?
I feel like Neil's overemphasized his favorite characteristics of Boker in the painting. What are your
thighs that could crush a watermelon?
Thick. I should probably put more water in it. It's a bit thick. All right, I better go to the transport room.
All right. So, you head to the transporter room area, and who's working the transporters right now, Jimmy?
Let me check my schedule. It's some guy called Perfect Ford.
Perfect Ford didn't turn up for duty this morning, but Jimmy probably doesn't know that.
So there's nobody there. There's nobody on assignment right now.
Has Perfect Ford taken the day off to write in his dead journal about how bad his job is?
Clean poo.
His Spumbler account.
When I did giving everyone jobs and everything, the teleporter was because we were focusing on repairs. It's no priority.
Yeah, Jimmy has not organized a chain of command for anything. So like if somebody misses a shift or whatever, the next person in line, there's no next person in line. So there's just nobody in the transporter room.
Engineering. Engineering. This is Commander Beige.
Hello. Yes, sir. This is crewman Tajili.
Ah, yes, crewman Tajuli. There doesn't seem to be anyone manning the transporter room.
I'm sorry, sir. We haven't been given any orders.
Could you please send someone here? I would say to tell Jimmy to arrange it, but I would really like someone to actually turn up.
Very well, sir. I'll be on the way.
I shall send a message to Jimmy that you've been put onto transporters.
Very well, sir.
I'll send a memo to Jimmy about that.
Yeah, you probably in a little while you'd probably just get a message back that says, "I like to party. I like to party." Again.
Delete.
Yeah, so after a few minutes, crewman Tajili shows up. It's a Venetian. They are fairly androgynous, bit on the short side, probably about 5'1", maybe something like that.
Yes, crewman, just waiting for the captain to join us, and then we've got delegation coming on board.
Very well, sir.
They get behind the transporter terminal. Who
Just
arrives
wait
next?
in silence for the captain.
Yeah, I think the captain's probably not too far behind.
Yeah, I walk in. Thumbs up as well. At ease, Commander. Neil. Are you okay?
I'm trying to get at ease, Captain.
He's trying to straighten the hump. He's always a bit like this, with his neck pushed in and a bit hunched over, and he's trying to...
Captain, I'm a little uncomfortable. Can I stop being at ease?
Sure.
Oh, thank you.
My goodness, that was something.
Yeah, let's never do that again.
Thank you for setting that up earlier as well. Hey.
What's that, Captain?
The party.
The party. Oh, it wasn't a party, Captain. It was Operation Jubilation.
Whatever you want to call it, Neil. Thank you.
How big is the party we were expecting, Captain?
It's just Captain Emxitl and his first officer. We're meeting to discuss my brother Carter.
Will that be a top secret in your ready room, Captain?
Well, top secret is in it's for myself and yourself, I suppose. But not quite top secret as in it's top secret.
May I recommend our tactical officer, Lieutenant Commander Weiler?
Not right now. If need be, we'll get Weiler as well. But
yes,
I'll just meet with Captain Emxitl and First Officer.
Excuse me, Captain, but we are receiving a transporter signal from the Pathfinder.
Perfect.
Shall I bring them aboard?
Of course. Bring them aboard.
You see Captain Emxitl and a human officer in command attire arrive on the transporter pad. Captain Emxitl is probably about, we'll say, 4'7". They have very sort of slender-looking shoulders. And their arms appear a bit longer because of that. Like they have sort of like long arms, and you can see they've got very thin and spindly fingers with suckers on the end. And they give you a salute.
Yeah, salute back. Yes, Captain Emxitl, welcome aboard.
Thank you, Captain. It is a pleasure.
Afraid I'm not introduced. Your first officer.
This is my first officer, Levy.
Hello, First Officer Levy. I put my hand out to shake.
Yeah, the first officer Levy is about 6 foot tall. Very like good looking type of person. He's very like squared shoulders, like square chin. Sort of like a very fashionable looking haircut. Obviously very concerned with their appearance. You know, they got that model look about them. And he salutes. Captain, it is a pleasure.
Likewise. This is
sort of like olive colored skin, I'd say.
The pleasure is mine. This is my first officer, Commander Neil Beige.
The comparison between First Officer Levy and First Officer Beige is a striking one when the camera gets the side view of them.
Does he have Commander Pips?
Yeah, absolutely.
Commander, Captain.
Commander
breathing, like you know when you can hear people breathe and it just flaps a little bit.
I feel like Neil's got a nose whistle.
A nose whistle, yes.
Just an occasional nose whistle. It's not even like every time he breathes. It's just like a rattling
now and again.
Whistle.
Yeah. When it's extra quiet and awkward, you can hear it.
Just like a little nose whistle goes off every now and again. Yeah, and there's this, first officer, like, look at you. He kind of gives you the once-over. I thought Neil was sort of tall and lanky as well, right?
Yeah.
I thought he was
not
a bit
super tall. Average. He looks taller because he's so like skinny. So like his limbs are. He's like a human praying mantis.
Would you describe him as gangly?
Gangly. That is a good word. He's
fair
gangly.
enough. Yeah, fair enough. So, Captain Emxitl looks at you and says,
Captain, may we adjourn to your ready room to speak?
Absolutely. This way. And I'll lead the way to the ready room.
It's the same ship layout, so they have no problems. Just finding everything. You guys head to the ready room.
How is your journey here, Captain?
It was one that was rather harried. We'll have to pick up a few supplies before we head out. We consumed a lot of fuel, and we headed here at FTL 11 for most of our journey.
I should get some resupply docket sent to your first officer.
It's already taken care of.
Oh.
I've got my reports filed so that they automatically send off when we arrived in the system.
I smirk as I'm walking ahead. And lean into Neil.
That's real good.
You should try that, Neil. Sounds good.
He's making the same noises he makes around poker.
I find that this is the only way that I can stay on schedule. My captain is very demanding.
Yes, what captains can be demanding sometimes, yes.
I'm trying to think of a time the captain's been demanding when it isn't at a detriment to my own health, and I can't really think of it.
Yes. Well, at least the good captains are demanding.
Yes. What? Yes. My captain gave me diabetes.
Don't say that.
That's a quote for the bot.
Beat that. I win.
My captain gave me.
Oh, captain, my captain. Yes, I like to keep everything filed in 6 tuplets as well as digital. Good to get pen on paper.
Looks at you a bit confused.
I'm sorry? You don't do your work digitally? Doesn't that take 2 to 3 times as long?
Yes.
That seems like a bit of a workflow problem.
I like my job. It's the best bit.
Well, I like my job too. That's why I try to do everything as quickly as possible.
Well, if I didn't do that, I'd just be sitting around with nothing to do.
What do you mean? You're on a starship. You're a commander. You have nothing to do?
Well, I'm quite efficient.
But you take 2 to 3 times longer to do everything in...
Yeah, but they expect you to sleep for 8 hours, and then you're supposed to have shift breaks and recreational times. I just find it gets in the way of paperwork.
Well, I generally spend that extra time that I have making sure that I stay fit and that I eat healthy and, well, that I like to think that I'm fairly good at, I like to play, do you know rugby?
Rugby. Sports!
Yes, it is a sport.
Is it like hockey?
Not really.
What is this rugby?
Well,
he starts to go into this like in detail description of rugby and like
Well, extra, I make a character I would bang.
I made a character that everybody wants to bang. That's the character that I'm trying to make here. This is like this is the perfect. Well, it's one of those things where he's just good at everything. You know, he's that guy. Yeah.
Oh, right. So you don't even, you rarely kick it, you just carry it across.
Right.
What do they call it, a try, if you've already done it?
Gives you a look, raises an eyebrow, and says, you know what's great about rugby?
What?
Well, I find that besides keeping you in good shape, it's often a good way to get some scars.
Why would you want scars?
Well, I find that scars are a good conversation starter, as well as well, they often serve as an aphrodisiac.
An aphrodisiac? Do you eat them?
Well...
I'm sorry.
I mean, they work sort of like an aphrodisiac. People often ask you questions about them, and, well, I find that my partners are enamored by them.
Oh. So, your partners like scars?
Sexual partners.
Sexual partners. Scars. Right.
There's the ready room.
Yes, this way. And I open the door.
You guys walk inside. Everyone has a seat. And Captain Emxitl says,
Now, Captain, I'm sorry for the abrupt meeting, but I have very little information on this Carter McQuaid. I do, however, have some information on Captain Tilhani.
Well, whatever you can share.
Captain Tilhani, in my opinion, sir, is ill fit to accompany us on this mission.
I did notice that, well, the Starship is a science vessel. However, between my ship and yours, we should be situated for any battle. Who knows what sort of scientific expertise we may need.
Captain Tilhani is still a very new captain, and frankly, I have had several interactions with her in the past. I am a bit hesitant when it comes to trusting her judgment in regards to our current predicament.
Well, her expertise is in the scientific field. If a decision that needs to be made falls
Captain, we are not trying to scan a star. We are trying to locate a potentially very deadly criminal.
Well, part of locating a criminal sometimes requires scientific scans. I'm sure our scanners won't be able to detect something, maybe that their ship can. One of the systems that's in question here, actually, my Placidus, it's just one giant star. It's potential that she may have some insight on that, and it is one of the three areas of note on the star charts. And I pointed out as I lay them down. Actually, I assume is a table like a big monitor, kind of like some D&D like fancy tables where they have like the TV.
It's your table, man.
Sure. Yeah. You know what? No, it'll be a map. I'll pull a star chart out. Like I'll go out into the wall and like pull a slide back, like a sliding door, and just grab a star chart, and I'll just unroll it on the table, and I'll just point out the three systems in question.
Neil approves of the use of paper.
Yes, right there. My Placidus. It's only the one planetary body. It's some sort of giant blue star of some sort. Who knows what the situation may call for?
Captain, I have to say, I am still unconvinced. As I said, I have dealt with Captain Tahani in the past, and I have been rather unhappy with her service record. She is a scientist first and foremost, and I feel as if she has never really earned her role as a captain. I've served with her in the past.
Well, with all due respect to yourself, who the Admiralty deems fit to earn captaincy is up to them. If they feel that she has the expertise in her field to merit it, then so be it.
You can see Captain Emxitl and Commander Levy share a bit of a look.
Very well.
I do, however, understand your frustrations, and I will take it into account in our dealings and proceedings with her.
Captain, we'd like to know all that we can about Carter McQuaid.
Okay, well, I will share with you what I can. Well, for starters, he is my brother. That is an obvious one. He did pop up while we were in there at Shoku, well, here actually I should say, and opened fire. And it's an interesting thing. I haven't heard from him in quite some time, so the fact that he's tied to all this is troubling. There is some information that we were given from the Admiralty, and we did ascertain that he is headed towards Sol Space, but with what we're assuming is towards Miadafis, Dubi, and Algebra. So, aside from that, what his specific role is in the coup, I am unsure, but...
They share another look.
Captain, we tried to do some investigations into Carter's past. As preparation for this meeting, we ran into several roadblocks where we were unable to access certain information. Classified.
I understand. And regardless, it's not something I could talk about, even if it's something that I know about.
Surely you understand how important it is for our mission for us to know all we can about Carter McQuaid. We're on the same side here, Captain.
I completely understand and agree with that. However, I have to obey the law and stay within parameters. Information that I'm partial to is not necessarily important, to be honest, in this specific
Perhaps
chase.
you can reach out to Admiral Bruce.
I think that's something that's best done if you were to do it yourself, I should say.
They look at each other.
I have already tried. Unfortunately, Admiral Bruce did not agree. I think if you were to reach out to Admiral Bruce yourself and convince them about the necessity of our interactions with Carter McQuaid and trying to locate him, how important it is that we have all pertinent information. How much it could help us. The Admiral will absolutely listen to you.
I understand that. However, I do trust the Admiralty. They have all information on Carter.
The Admiralty is at fault for what is happening here in this system now. Surely...
I slowly stand. Captain, you will not raise your voice to me on my starship. If you have a complaint or an issue with myself, we can talk about it as adults. If you have an issue with the Admiralty, file a complaint with the Admiralty. If this meeting was you trying to dig up classified information, that this will not go the way you want it to go, Captain.
Flabbergasted, the captain says, "Very well."
I feel like this mission or this meeting is adjourned for today. I will be in touch with the other captain, Captain Talani. Oh, sorry. Yes, Commander Beige.
I was just going to point out that our last interaction with the captain's brother was more of a diversion, and perhaps finding out more about him is why he is there to distract us from what is actually going on.
Well, that's a good point.
Well, he did it physically in with tactics, but now maybe he's doing it in the mind.
Well, it's hard to say. We'll discuss that at a later time.
Yeah, so Captain Emxitl and Commander Levy sort of stand up and says,
"Very well. We'll contact you shortly."
And they start to walk out. They don't even salute. They just walk off.
Yeah, I salute anyway, and keep the salute until they walk out the door. And then I drop the salute and I turn back to Neil. Fucking amateurs.
I look a bit shocked because that's like another captain. You know?
Oh. Well, he's a captain.
I understand, but did you just see what he tried to do?
Well, yes.
Not really, seeing what he was trying to do.
What exactly was he trying to do, Captain?
Well, look, I'll be candid with you. There is some classified information about my brother that I obviously know because he is my brother. If someone were to go digging on files on my brother and his past, and my past as well, it does turn up classified. This stuff is not specifically pertinent to the current mission. If it was, I'm sure that the Admiralty would have shared the information with Captain Emxitl as well. However, as you had just seen, he was trying to go around Admiralty and get information directly out of us. Not only that, he was trying to get us to request clearance for him on his behalf after he's already been turned down.
Yes.
Just improper routine. I'm sure you, as someone who enjoys protocol so much, would see that.
Well, yes, but... Yes, Captain.
No, what is it? You can speak up. Speak freely.
Well, I don't know the captain very well. I only know you, Captain, and the last captain. But from what I can see, Captain, you always try to do whatever it takes for the well-being of the ship or the crew or the Alliance. Perhaps that's what he was trying to do. Is it not that the classified information is not important?
Well, I can assure you, Neil, that my allegiances lie in the same place. I too am trying to do what's best for the ship and for the Alliance. He may feel that he's doing the same, but if it comes to a point where we need more information, and even if that information is classified, we'll reach for it. But I don't feel personally that the Admiralty are the bad guys here. He seems a little scorned. The Admiralty did him wrong. The other captain, Captain Tahini, is inexperienced. I mean, who is he to say?
Yes, I thought that was a little odd, Captain. You don't have to have fighting prowess to be a captain. There are more other important things, as well as being able to punch someone or play rugby.
Exactly.
Have scars.
Exactly, Neil. And
Captain, do chicks dig scars?
Some.
Because that's just what his second officer said.
Don't pay no heed, Neil. Don't change yourself for someone else.
Change myself?
Just put that one in the back pocket.
In my back pocket.
It's a figure of speech.
Just filled with pens. I have a lot of pens back there. It's quite uncomfortable where I sit, but it's the only pocket I have free.
I have one of those rubbers that does pencil and pen. But it doesn't really do pen, it just kind of rips the paper a bit.
I don't think those ever did work, did they?
No. It just took off the top layer of the paper and made it unusable. That's why I like to just write it out all over again and get it right the first time.
I only used one once or twice.
Neil starts breathing heavy. Hear his nose whistle.
Do you need to blow your nose, or you sound a little stuffed, Neil?
No, I'm fine, Captain.
You should go and pay Ruby a visit. Maybe it's for some medicated tissues or something. I don't know what they have these days.
Yes, Captain.
She needs to undeviate your septum.
Please don't deviate my septum, Captain. Yes, Captain. Is there anything else?
That is all. I'll be in touch with you a little later this evening.
Yes, Captain.
I go to medical.
All right, fair enough. You head to medical. I think in the next like 2 hours or so, Captain, you get a well, I guess it would be RA9. RA9, you get a communication coming from Earth. It's Admiral Norman Bruce for Captain McQuaid.
RA9 to Captain.
This is Captain McQuaid.
Admiral Bruce wishes to speak to you.
Perfect. Put this in my quarters if you could.
Of course.
Thank you. Just scratching my head every time I talk to RA. It's the only time that those sounds happen. Yeah, I'm gonna head to my quarters and take the call.
Okay. Captain McQuaid.
Yes, Admiral Bruce. It's good to see you. I salute.
Captain, I've just received word from Captain Emxitl requesting for a second time to be briefed in regards to Carter McQuaid. Have they reached out to you at all?
I had met with the captain briefly. However, he was requesting classified information. I would have shared every single thing that I would be legally allowed to share. However, he was pushing for things that either I know or, I mean, there's probably things classified on Carter that I am even unaware of. He was trying to get myself.
Captain Emxitl is cleared for all information in regards to Carter McQuaid.
He's cleared, you say?
Give me an intuition plus, I guess it's going to be perception. I don't think you've got insight or anything, right?
I don't have intuition, no.
Insight.
Or
you have
insight.
intuition.
Not intuition. No, I don't have insight. No.
Okay. Yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay, perception check. Perception check uses what as its base?
Intuition.
Oh, it's the same day, so I can't use.
You should have an inspiration roll. There should be a thing. Scroll down a little bit.
Which one? Perception.
Perception.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, I was gonna add luck to that, but.
Oh well, you can. There's an actual perception roll though. Is what I was getting at. It was under movement.
Yeah, that's what I just clicked.
Okay, it didn't ask for luck.
No.
Okay.
No, didn't pop up.
How many luck dice do you want to use?
I was gonna spend 2.
Okay, go for it. 10 on a 3d6 plus 2 luck dice.
16. Total.
Yeah, 16 on a 5d6. So Admiral Bruce looks a little perturbed. That's kind of the only thing that you're able to pick up from the looks on her face. She seems a bit sort of anxious.
What seems to be the issue? I truly had.
They are cleared, Captain.
I can fill him in then, if that's the case.
Thank you.
Is there anything else?
No.
Don't hesitate to call if you need anything.
Captain Tahini will be arriving tomorrow at some point. Please be ready to move out as soon as they are ready to go underway. How are your ship's repairs progressing?
We'll actually be right on schedule. Luckily, we have a fantastic engineering crew, and they're working in pair with the Boreans as well to get things fixed.
Well done.
Thank you.
Admiral Bruce out.
Captain McQuaid out.
Hits the button. Doesn't salute you.
That's fine.
They look a bit hurried.
Hurried as in like truly hurried. Like there's just a lot of commotion going on. She wasn't like sitting still. Or...
Obviously, like a bit concerned with something.
Okay.
Like asked you the what was required to ask you, and question wise, and then got off.
Okay. That was curt. I'm gonna head back to the bridge.
Okay.
And,
so you head back to the bridge. Shortly thereafter, there's another communique from Captain Emxitl to RA9. It's the communications officer for their ship. Captain Emxitl is trying to request another communications with Captain McQuaid.
Captain Emxitl, I wish to speak with you.
Put it through RA to my quarters. Then I'll head off again. Then I'll accept the call.
Captain? Captain, I believe that you may have recently received a communication from Admiral Bruce.
I did, in fact.
Detailing the importance of the information that is classified to be released.
Yes, that's, all you
Excellent.
had to do was tell me that you had the clearance, and I would have told you and looked into it.
Excellent.
Would you like to come over and discuss it further?
We will, in fact, need to meet on this as soon as possible.
Perfect. Are you aware of how far out Tahini is?
From our understanding, she is 1 day away.
Very well. We can start our discussions before she arrives.
Excellent.
Perfect. I'll be awaiting your arrival.
There's a bit of smugness on the captain's face, by the way.
Yeah, I meet it back with like the perfect, most genuine smile, as if there's nothing wrong.
It's like when you get a bad customer at work or something, and they sort of flip you off, and you say, "You have a great day."
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
Shut the front door.
I'm sorry you're not having a good experience right now, and I'll do my best to help you in any way I can.
Now you have to add on more hatred in your words, like that when you're hatred plus smile equals F you. In case you guys were curious about the equation.
Southern equivalent of like, God bless them.
In Britain, you're just the most polite person, and that really cuts so deep. Just over polite.
So, Captain Emxitl and Commander Levy make their way back aboard the ship to your ready room. Did you call Commander Beige as well?
I would have, yeah.
Okay. So it's sort of a repeat meeting. I think this one is a bit different because the captain is quite obviously more smug. A very different attitude written across their face as they walk through your ship. Sitting down,
They say, Captain, if you could be so kind as to regale us with the tales of Carter McQuaid.
Well, and sort of, it's almost like a weight falls on my shoulders, and I kind of sink into my chair a little bit more. The only real information that's classified that I'm pertinent to, well, I don't really know how to say this other than, well, when I returned home from running away and moved back in with my family, we,
How many years ago was this?
oh goodness, I'm 66 today, so this is almost about 60 years ago now.
16 years ago?
60.
60.
I'm 66 years old, Captain.
You ran away from home when you were 6.
It's a long story, Neil. However, that obviously doesn't sound overly interesting. Let's get to the why it's classified. Anyway, first, after returning home, first dinner with my family. My parents were working the Alliance as well. Carter was late coming downstairs for dinner. It's rare because he loved to eat, and he was the kind of person that would always take my food off my plate, but I digress. He came down and, well, he shot and killed my parents, and he tried to shoot and kill me. He left the house. Luckily, I survived. I remember seeing.
Is this still when you were 6, Captain?
Yes, actually, surprisingly.
How old is your brother?
He's the same age as me, Commander.
Your brother shot and killed your parents when he was 6.
My family, yes.
Wow.
What is the normal age for humans to reach adulthood?
18. Well, 16. It varies.
You were both still tadpoles.
We were, however, see, I was exceptionally gifted. It may be hard to believe, but I had graduated high school by the age of 3 years old.
That is quite astounding.
I still don't believe it sometimes.
Extremely unlikely.
Extremely unlikely, however.
Almost unbelievable.
I don't quite grasp it either.
Bordering on lunacy.
It's incredibly unlikely that it was to happen. However,
I believe they call it the Doogie Howser effect.
Regardless, this is a very touchy topic for me. I would not like to make light of it. As for what's classified, that's about it. They don't fill me in on much more other than that. It's just...
How did you escape?
Well, all I remember is him literally running out the front door. The Admiralty wouldn't tell me anything really past that. I've been trying to ascertain information on my own, but I've kind of stopped in recent years because it's just become too difficult.
Captain?
Yes, Commander Beige.
How many times have you met your brother since that time?
We've only had a few run-ins, but everyone goes about the same way, to be honest.
He tries to kill you, then runs away.
Well, does seem to be that way, yes.
Is this a common occurrence amongst your kind?
It's not. That is why it's classified information.
Children killing their parents? Is it some sort of cultural thing?
It's very rare, actually. It's literally the reason why the information is classified and has remained classified throughout my whole tenure at the Academy and as a captain for the Starship.
In my experience, it was the other way. My mother tried to kill me.
That's horrible.
Your culture seems extremely violent.
It unfortunately does have its times. However, that is all the classified information that I know on my brother. Anything else past that, we would have to get from the Admiralty.
I'm curious on your previous run-ins with your brother aboard the Saskatchewan.
Well,
From your most recent report,
And he looks towards Commander Levy, who has a data pad ready. Hands it over to Captain Emxitl.
from your latest report, it seems as if the Saskatchewan has taken on new armaments from your previous encounter.
it did seem to be the case. We're still trying to ascertain where he's gotten these munitions, but it seems as if he's in line with the Duquette. So I wouldn't put it past them, maybe as
The armaments aboard the Saskatchewan were reported as Spartan in origin.
Spartan in origin, you say? Maybe
That is what your sensor logs recorded.
But it's still possible that there's a connection between the Duquette and the Spartans, if he's allying with them.
Frankly, Captain, I was hoping to learn more information about Carter and his stance on various alien cultures, but from what you were telling me, you were unclear as well. Unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I'm in the dark on a lot of these things. It's easy to extrapolate based on what we know and what we've encountered with him so far. But past that, he's a tricky one.
Captain,
Yes.
may I inquire about one of the other meetings you have had with your brother?
Absolutely. Which one are you
Just-
referring to?
Would I even know that? Would that be in record?
Give me a bureaucracy plus reputation check, Neil.
Bureaucracy. Rep. Look.
Wow, a 30 on a 76. Holy shit. So, it's not common knowledge, but when you were investigating the captain's record, you would find out that the last meeting that he and Carter had was not a very good one. In that the captain basically took the ship that was previously under his command off orders to chase Carter. He was specifically ordered to not go after Carter and broke orders and caused catastrophic damage to his previous ship in the process.
And what was the name of the ship?
I'll let you figure that one out, Bobby.
Well, I didn't know that, but I was on the Protector.
Okay, we'll say it's the Protector.
When you were aboard the Protector, Captain.
I look a bit sheepish, like I shouldn't know this, but I found it out anyway.
I assume the fact that you know this means that it's not classified information.
It wasn't classified, Captain, but it was I just wanted to check to see who my captain was.
No, that's fair. I'm glad that you did your legwork. Would you
Because
be able-
the last...
You'll have to tell me about your previous captain at some point. I'm quite curious to know.
I feel like Neil's remembering them as a horror, but they're totally just like a regular person. There were just certain like idiosyncrasies that Neil just couldn't deal with, you know, like maybe like there was something along the lines of like they always chewed gum or something, and like it just like Neil couldn't process it.
They were left-handed.
Yeah.
Why can't I just use the right hand like a normal person?
Bobby's left-handed, by the way.
So am I.
Devil Captain.
So, could you actually, the fact that that's not classified, and I'm surprised that something of that nature skipped my memory. But would you be able
Captain, it's not actually on your record, but it is on record for the ship's service time history. And you were on the ship during the time when this happened.
Well, I think I was captain at the time, and I took the ship and chased after him. So, would you be able to quickly type up a brief summary of all that and send it over to the other captain?
This captain.
Just add on that there's some new information that we had just remembered.
Is the thing is, Captain, I'm noticing a bit of a pattern.
What
Your brother turns up, antagonizes you to get your attention, and then you make suboptimal choices.
That's not me at all. I don't think I've ever made a suboptimal choice.
Well, sometimes people can sperm emotions in your brain that make you forget what you're supposed to be doing.
Well, that sounds serious, Neil.
Yes, but you're still captain, so...
I suppose I am. For better or for worse, I guess. Hey.
You're definitely better than the last one. She devil.
The captain had the same name as my mother. It's happening. The backstory's happening.
But yeah, Commander, if you could just type that up and send it over to the other ship, that'd be fantastic.
Well, I could just...
I just give the data pad with the information to the captain.
Are they still here? I thought they'd left.
No, they're here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they didn't leave.
Do you not say that?
Oh, no, yeah, I straight up thought that they were gone.
Just make a report.
All right, I'll make a full report, Captain, yes.
Okay.
Neil just chimed in. They're still here.
Yeah, no, I honestly, truthfully thought that they had left by now for some strange reason.
No, he's trying to get as much information as he can about Carter. Neil
So
just piped in
that's,
with the question.
That's what's happened. I unfortunately let my feelings get the better of me, and I took a ship and I chased after him. I assure you, it's nothing like that would happen again. I wouldn't have been cleared for captaincy if that were the case. But that's definitely something that I have done.
What are your thoughts on Carter, Captain Emxitl?
From what I can tell from your stories and the information gathered, it appears that your brother is a psychopath.
I don't know his religion.
Neither do I.
This shit is funnier than Orville. Admit it!
He's definitely that. He's definitely a sociopath.
It makes things difficult trying to predict his actions, but it appears that he has a tactical mind.
Well, that is true. And one thing I feel that is in line with my brother is that he loves to come and keep striking back at me. There's times I've chased him down, but it's only in retribution.
That could be something we could use against him.
I think it is something we'll have to keep in our back pocket, but we're definitely going to have to be proactive with trying to find where he is. But aside from that, that's about all the information that I have on my brother.
Very well. I was hoping for more, but it appears that you are being truthful. I thank you for your cooperation, Captain.
Of course. I'll see you tomorrow when Captain Tahini arrives.
Yes, Captain Kirhani.
Looks a bit... This person does not have a poker face at all. Like, they are very, very much wear their heart on their sleeve, for sure. Emxitl is I mean, and Florp does this too. Maybe this is just a Gargan thing in general. But they're very they don't really know how to hide their emotions, from what you can tell. Maybe they even change color like a little bit too. Like they got a little bit of a mood ring skin scenario going on. I don't know, but maybe the tone of their skin changes a little bit too. But quite obviously, it's easy to tell. So the captain and Commander Levy give you a salute this time, and they walk off.
He seemed different, Captain, this time.
You're dismissed.
It's Captain.
Rub my temples and slowly walk back to my quarters.
Okay. They're close. They're right leg
Arena,
across
you
the
have the con.
Yes. Thank you, Paige.
I'm going to the holodeck to play rugby.
Safety
Get
protocols off.
We just get like some Edgar Wright like smash cuts of Neil just getting destroyed in rugby. Just getting fucking. There's like quick fucking montages of Neil just getting like trampled. You see him like try to jump in the scrum, and he's just getting fucking tossed around like he's the ball.
I get kicked over the posts.
Yeah. There's just grass in his mouth. You know, it's just covered in mud.
I'm walking back to my quarters.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Okay. So, I think Jimmy, we head to you. You've been working really hard on the ship. The Boreans, have, basically taken an interest in you as you've been working. The Boreans have appreciated your work. We get this kind of shot, I think, of Perfect Ford, like talking to the Boreans, kind of away from things, he's clearly like quite angry. Like you could see him sort of gesturing, like quite animated, the conversation is too far away for you to hear, but it's obvious that he's being animated. He's flailing his arms a lot, and the Boreans, one of the Boreans approaches you. It's she's a red Borean, and she's eating a snack pack, of course.
Nice choice, dude.
Says, I like it. It's butterscotch flavored. Whatever butterscotch is, I don't even know.
Me neither.
It's very sweet. I like it.
Yeah.
Could use a touch of WD-40, but beyond that, it's got a nice aftertaste. What do you normally do with this snack pack? Do you use it for anything else, or is it just for eating? We have a lot of dual uses for a lot of our foods.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Like, did you even know that you could use WD-40 to lubricate things? It's like a penetrating oil.
Yeah, I knew that.
To a Borean, WD-40 can also be used as a lube.
Yeah, like what else?
Well, we use it as a topping for various foods.
Do you have any?
Sure, would you like some?
I'll try anything once.
She like spins it like it's a fucking 6-shooter. Like spins the WD-40 in her hand, like sprays it really quick.
Whoa.
On your snack pack.
This one's teriyaki flavor.
I'ma try it.
Enjoy. Adds a nice kick, doesn't it?
It makes it go down really easy. Like I don't even have to chew, I just swallow and it goes.
How bad is it for a human to eat pure silicone oil?
It's terrible. It's so bad. Not good. Please roll a constitution check for me, Jimmy. Or an endurance check.
Dead. Does Hardy come into play?
Absolutely.
Woo. 12.
You start to feel very nauseous.
Something doesn't feel right though.
What do you
Let me
mean? Is it a little too spicy for you?
I'd never eaten it before. I used it a lot, but not to... Let me check something. Ruby, it's Jimmy. Hello.
But yes, Jimmy. Sorry.
Yeah. Could I potentially be allergic to WD-40?
What were you using it to grease something and get it on your skin? Are you having hives?
No. I put it on top of the snack pack and then I ate it.
Why did you eat it?
Because
no, hang on. Nurse Petal, quickly get on the site. Go and get Jimmy. Bring him back. Follow her with the bed. Jimmy, just sit down. We're gonna have to pump your stomach.
What?
And we just get like a shot of the female Borean. She's got the snack pack, and you can see there's some like WD-40 swirled around the top. She like holds it up, like smiling.
Yeah, I'll have some more.
And that's probably a good place for us to end tonight.
Oh, no. I just got through healing all these people, and you have to just go and eat WD-40. Oh man.
Yeah, and as we fade out on the shot, we get this far shot of like, see Jimmy like way in the background, and you see medics like rushing over to him. Like you just see like various medical officers, medical personnel rather, rushing out from the ship to go assist him. And we get the close-up shot of like perfect forward, and you can see he's got this like rickety looking pistol that he's taking from one of the Boreans.
Well, they did want me to take out the trash, didn't they?
And that's it for the show today. So, why don't we go ahead and go around the room and do some shout-outs to wrap things up. Let's get started with Mr. Peachy Burpsalate.
Well, as Peachy Pixelate, I do not find humor wind at all. No wind humor. There is no wind humor. I also dislike renewable energies. Come follow me on twitch.tv /Peachy Pixelates, where I will tell you the evils of renewable energy sources. We need to strip the planet clean, all right? We need to destroy it from within. Only then can we Elon to the stars.
See how long you can keep that pause.
There's actually a fan art of Peachy in that corner, so it's easy for him to stare at it.
Actually, I'm looking at a sign on my whiteboard that still says ass embargo.
Excellent. Speaking of ass embargoes, Zagoticus.
Me, Zgodicus.
Did you say Ass Embargo was Peachy's DLC?
No, I was gonna say there's DLC out for Planet Coaster.
Oh, Ass Embargo.
I played Jimmy Marenson. And he's a lot of fun. And I did some great rolls today. I like rolling to fix stuff because that's what Jimmy can do. But some other things he's not so good at, like social cues and being normal. If you want to hang out with people that are not used to being normal, twitch.tv/Zgodicus, I'll be right there. I'm not normal, but that doesn't mean we can't have a good time. Everybody needs a little bit of freak in their life. And yeah, feels good. I'm looking forward to the developments. The ship's getting repaired. We're gonna go on a hunt, a tracking mission, and then who knows what's gonna happen. I'm hoping for like a 1v1 showdown in the desert type situation. Don't know about you guys. But yeah, that's me. I'll see you guys next time.
Thank you. Simply.
Hi, my name is Simply Jackson, Simply_Jackson here on Twitch, Simply no_Jackson on Twitter. I'm a variety broadcaster on Twitch, playing a lot of Warcraft, Warframe, doing art stuff. Come by and say hi if you'd like. We'll be doing something tonight. I don't know what we're doing. Something. I play Ruby Tootie, our resident medical officer. Right now, rushing down to the aid of Jimmy, who's not faring himself very well, we'll say. And I play Boker, our Ogron, who is tactical officer and now hockey pro. That's fun. I had a good time today. Today was a fun episode. Happy birthday, Bobby! Happy birthday! Hopefully, Bobby will let me hang out for his birthday tomorrow. I appreciate it.
Happy birthday, Bobby!
Thank you.
Happy birthday!
By watching, consider your subscription over at twitch.tv/Bobby.
It's so easy to remember.
Bobby! It's easy to type. It's like 3 extra letters. Goodbye.
Thank you. Pony?
Hi, I was stretching. You saw that. Hi,
No, I
I'm
didn't
pale, but
really.
you.
Just push the button.
I'm pale, but you can call me Pony Punch. I'm the opposite. I'm actually Pony. I didn't know. I'm Pony_Punch on Twitter and just Pony Punch here. I played RE9 and a little Daniel. I said one thing is Daniel, and happy fun time.
Is that it? Did you
Do a September advert.
do an
I can't. I can do so much cool stuff with my Streamlabs, but I don't know.
And also, nobody understands it.
He's also a karaoke DJ for hire now.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
So if,
I didn't know what to pick.
if you guys want to be footloose, then you need to contact Pony Punch. Thank you, Pony.
Thank you.
Bobby, happy birth! Happy birth!
Happy birthday! I turned 30 tomorrow. It's a crazy one. Gonna be streaming Spider-Man. It's gonna be fun, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. I had a lot of fun.
You're streaming tomorrow? Are you mad?
Yeah, I'm mad. I'm real mad. I'm so mad. I'm gonna fight some crime. As Spider-Man, the 8-year-old inside of me is crying for joy because that game is glorious and gorgeous and amazing.
I hope you encounter insane animation bugs like I've seen.
I hope so too. I hope I do because like it's gonna make it so much funnier. But like, there's moments in the swinging and it's just like, this is amazing. This is what video games are all about. So yeah, can't wait to play that tomorrow. Thank you all so much for hanging out today. It was a lot of fun. Whack, thank you for running another amazing session. Follow everybody here, and I'll see you guys next week.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, chat, for hanging out with us and being awesome. Much appreciated. Thanks for being here. We are approaching the end of this season of the show. This show in general. So keep an eye out for things going on in the show. But we are approaching the end. We are approaching the end. We're approaching the end. Thank you so much, chat, for being amazing, hanging out with us, and being special and being you. Thank you, Simply. Thank you, Pony. Thank you, Peachy. Thank you, Zagonicus. Thank you, Bobby, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And all I can say, guys, is stay tuned to Table Story, because we've got a lot of stuff happening. There's a lot of stuff in the pipe. Things are getting crazy. Make sure you're following on Twitter. Make sure you're hanging out on the Discord, and keeping an eye out for any updates, because we got some stuff happening. Soon, so keep an eye out. If you guys want to help support the show, the best way you can do that is to head on over to patreon.com/Morris and go support our wonderful sponsor for the show. He's an awesome human, and he does a lot of role-playing stuff, especially a podcast, which you can go listen to over at morris.podbean.com, as well if you want to check out the audio MP3s of the show. Here, if maybe the VODs or watching the show live is too difficult for you, and you just want to catch up on the podcast version, you can do that over there. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Table Story, we'll see you on Tuesday for Darkfire. Peace out. Good night.
Later, dude.
Bobby.
Yeah, later, dudes.
See you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.